Hello, welcome to Vamps and Vagrants, our online tabletop roleplay of The Curse of Strahd, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Paige, your dungeon mom, and I'm joined by my closest friends and family. First up, we have Sarah, who plays Yetta.
I'm featuring a middle part today.
We have Kayleen, who plays Meridel.
Interestingly enough, I am also featuring a middle part today.
We have Kelly, who plays Hugo.
Hi.
We have Wesley, who plays Benville.
What is this devilry?
We have Victoria, who plays Rapture.
Same.
And we have Cullen, who plays Revlin.
Hello.
Colin, it's occurred to me now that you have the shortest hair by so much hair.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think it goes you and then Victoria.
That's true.
I think so. Leslie, does yours touch your shoulders?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be mine.
Yeah.
All right, middle part gang plus Colin. On last week's episode,
Gang.
we explored the village of Berez. It was in pristine condition with happy little farmers working in the beautiful sunlight. You began to grow suspicious, and with some interactions with the mysterious crow raven woman across the river in the Standing Stones, you found out, or you were heeded warning that Berez is not as it appears. There is a powerful illusion occurring in the village, and a powerful witch resides there. She'd given you intel that the woman often lives in a hut in the center of the ruined remains of Berez, which, despite its appearance, is a marshy swampland.
Hello?
Yes? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Why? Why did you interrupt?
I can hear it.
I didn't hear you. It was breaking up.
No one could hear me?
I can
No,
hear you.
I can hear you.
everything
Yeah, you're
fine.
coming in crystal clear.
Yeah. It was just. Hello?
I didn't hear, and I need to know because I kind of forget what we did last time.
She straight up didn't pay attention.
Oh,
I said, I'm going for a witchy look today, and she goes, why? I was like, because you're trying to find a witch. She goes, oh, I was buying bathing suits. All right. Well,
Wait,
what
can you just start from where? They told us about the witch, and then what was going on after?
Are you taking
my
notes?
God.
No, I'm memorizing it in my snaky head.
All right. So, Merle Vinshaw, who is a member of the Keeper of the Feathers, met most of the Revengers on the other side of the river in the middle of the Standing Stones, where
Yeah, I
she
remember
warned you that Berez is not as it appears.
Right.
It is, in fact, a powerful illusion controlled by a witch. You don't know why she's here, but beneath the illusion is a swampy marshland. Occasionally, for about 7 to 10 days, the illusion will appear over Berez. Merle has been observing it for this witch for the last several weeks from a distance, because she's warned that several search parties of the Keepers have not returned after investigating this land. She's keeping her distance, and she's noticed that this illusion has been occurring for about 6 or 7 days. And she warned you that the witch usually resides in a hut in the middle of the town, in the middle of the fields. However, with the illusion, the fields look to be normal. You all ventured in together and started to read the minds of the villagers inside. Some notable people you'd met were Marina, who is the beautiful farmhand who seems to speak to a lot of men in the town, and a lot of people have caught her eye, and likewise. You met a woman who runs a modest inn called the Dusty Straw, I believe I called the place. And you learned that there is a burgomaster who usually resides often in his home, and obviously a burgomistress and their midwife, and they have children as well. As you were approaching the mansion, the small mansion on the hill that is the burgomaster's home, you had seen Marina one more time talking to a young man. And after reading her mind, Yetta, you could see she had lustful thoughts. And under the pressure, you could see the man kind of excuse himself, and the young man excuse himself, and walk into the burgomaster's home. You followed after him, and you saw Marina again up ahead of you, talking to a similar-looking young man who looked far more simple, is a kind word for it, a little dull. And you were entering the burgomaster's home at the end of last session. So,
Do we know who the witch is?
it seems to be a witch hunt. You're not sure.
I
Okay.
have some ideas, Kelly.
Is it Marina? Is that what we think?
No, it's not that.
Who's that? Who is Marina?
She's the one that
She's
Strahd
the young
wanted.
girl who's trying to fuck. Remember, she's trying to fuck Colin. She's trying to fuck everybody. She's just trying to fuck.
I don't remember her from before.
Strahd.
But she wasn't trying to fuck you.
Getting carrots. So I may not
Focus
have
on your carrots. Yeah, just focus on the carrots. We'll tell you when we need to find something.
Thank you. Let me know if I need to seduce someone.
Just, I mean, we think you might be a nursemaid, so
Oh, right. The guy I bought carrots from told me about her, right? Yes.
I believe so.
And he told me her name. It was something like with an M, I thought. That's why I'm getting confused with Marina.
Lasagna.
Lasagna, no M present.
It's Lasagna.
Wasabi.
Why don't you take notes? I took notes on all of your conversations and I can't reference them.
You're a bard.
Sorry. I got a really cute bathing suit going, guys. Okay, I love you.
Cute bathing suit candles. We have a new video for you guys. First we had snoring girls. Now we have
Yeah,
bathing
girls buying
suits.
bathing suits.
How do you think they found that?
I have no idea. It's just
Google
been
snore.
the
Story in the
title.
name.
Now I know why that comment is.
Why is this
Why
snore
is this a snore story?
You have to-
Why is this in a playlist?
He's trying to jack off, can't get through it because there's not enough snoring right off the bat.
Me and Paige said, though, I wonder if people, like, fall asleep to this, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night,
It's definitely a
They
set.
hear- Hi, everybody! This is Paige! Get Daddy Bob! And, like, it's all woken up by our
You
shit.
can be fucking dad in the beginning of it.
The real joke's on them, because I'm going to call this snore as well and put it in that playlist.
If you haven't opened the bathing suit yet, you need to save it so that we can do another ASMR of girl opening bathing suit packaging.
Oh,
Ooh, an
fuck.
unboxing.
I should have done an ASMR opening. God damn it.
Yeah.
We can restart.
No, it's too late. It's too late now.
I can use it as a
I'll have a
refresher.
bunch
Just
of
kidding.
plastic.
We're just going to keep it because Kelly's, hello?
Hello?
I thought it wasn't. I thought. Never mind. Kelly, your face is frozen. No, that's in my face.
All right, Revengers,
Let's play a game.
you've approached the front door of the Burgomaster's modest mansion. What would you like to do?
I'll
Hi,
Take
kick
out
down
my-
the door.
no. I'll take out my patent of nobility and knock on the door.
You take out your... Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause I got that.
Take out what?
Got like some sort of thing saying that I'm a noble.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
Is
know
that
if
from
you
your-
knew.
Is that from your
Or-
background, Colin?
Yeah.
Brentford's
Hello, my
better
name
than
is-
us. He's wear trash, and he just isn't.
That's
Hello,
why
my
we
name
wear
is-
middle parts.
Noble.
Middle parts are trash.
All right. The knock at the door, Revlin. You hear footsteps approach the door and open it, and you see a familiar young man with dark shoulder-length hair open the door, kind of bright-eyed. Yes?
I am Revlin Darion of House Varlatharion. We wish to speak to the Burgomaster.
Okay, come in. And you see he kind of has a smile on his face. He's like in his late teens, I'd say. He opens the door and he welcomes you into like a nice entranceway. You all can fit in there. Rip our one follower. God, burn. Just give me 1 second. Let me grab him. And you see him kind of scurry up the stairs. Don't get my hopes up, you guys. Stop text. All I hear you is typing on the Google Hangout tab. Hello?
You know, guys, I think Critical Role never deals with this.
No, they just try to throw him off his game every time he starts.
Oh, I mean, we do that. That's not new.
Dungeons and Dragons! Alright, so the young man walks upstairs. You see him kind of walk up to the stairs start to round upstairs, and you're left alone in the entranceway for a moment.
Is there anything of value
Maybe
nearby?
steal some shit.
Roll a perception check.
I'll roll a perception check.
Hello.
Hello?
I got an 18.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it shows the stature of a burgomaster. There seems to be some gold line framed paintings in the entranceway. A modest chandelier hangs above you that drops down from the second floor. You can look into the left. You can see a modest sitting room that has what looks to be like crystal glasses. So it seems to be very nice inside.
Good to know.
You're not gonna. Okay, no
I mean,
action.
you couldn't jack a painting. It wouldn't go. She doesn't even know where to put it.
You were planning to steal.
I won't say yes or no.
Okay. You're still on screen. All right. What's the rest of the Avengers doing? Anything? Any mindsets? I know. Because we're picking up a session. I just want to make sure if everyone's intents are okay. Everyone's just seeing this through. Cool. All right. All right. So after a minute, you will hear the footsteps, the young footsteps, kind of pitter patter down. You see the young man again. Just give him a second. He's getting ready. He'll be right down. Please come over here. And he gestures you over to the sitting room I'd mentioned earlier when Meridel looked into the other room. You can see there's a couple longer couches, some nice armchairs, plenty of seating for everybody.
I message Revlin. Revlin, would you like me to sneak up to where the boy just came from?
I'll just shake my head when I hear that.
Yes or no?
No, shake, not nod. Shake.
Oh.
Duh.
Okay.
Sorry.
I didn't realize that the word shake determined direction. I'm learning something today. All right, so you can see he is eager to have guests, the young man, and once he sees you all sit down, he waits for his God damn it. The chat is so distracting to me today. God fucking damn it. Okay.
Is he out there?
Yeah.
Describe him to me.
He's a young man, so if you want to be creepy about it, we can.
How
He's
young?
a young man.
Huh? I said he's in his late teens.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah,
No.
right. 19.
He's not 18 or 19, I'll say.
Oh.
What is the age of consent in Barovia?
Not. It's 18. Let's just be real. It's 18.
Child brides are often
Strahd,
married off at the
none.
age of 11, so.
Hey, Paige.
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
opened a door to bad shit.
Why did you do that?
Oh,
Yeah,
child
just
brides.
You could have said 18. It would have been
18 to our understanding as players. In this world, it's 11, but you still a creep. Boy!
What is your name?
What? I'm sorry.
I asked the boy what his name is.
My name is Strahd.
Strahd.
Who named you that?
And
Mother?
Chloe, can you turn off the thingy?
Yeah, Chloe! Chloe!
Yeah, Wesley.
Wow, it's a fucking. It's
Wow,
a
we're
fucking.
totally
Guys, we should start over. We should start over.
Right. So your name's what exactly?
It's Strahd.
What is your last name?
Von Zarvik.
Right. Let's kill it. That's got to
What?
go. Absolutely not.
I message her. I message her.
Terrible joke.
This is
It's not a joke.
Esmeralda's looking at you like,
Strahd, may I ask, what's your brother's name?
Sergei.
Sergey. I see.
Are you here to? I'm sorry. I thought you were here to see my father. Are you?
Oh
here to
yes,
see-
of course.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, I'm not sure where he is. My brother. He often wanders off.
well, if you do happen to see him, we would be interested in meeting him, but there's no need to go out of
Almost on cue, you hear the front door open, and a pair of footsteps wander in, and it is Sergi arm in arm with Marina.
Oh.
She's kind of draped on his arm. And as she turns the corner, you can hear her kind of like animatedly laughing at whatever he may have said before he walked in the door. And she looks in, she looks at you all, and you see her kind of look over at Strahd. She kind of bats a few eyelashes. She goes, "I'm sorry, was I interrupting something?"
Yes. You are.
Okay, well, come on, Sergey, let's go. And she kind of turns to him, and he doesn't even seem to be comprehending. I don't think there's any comprehension on Sergey's face, and you can see him kind of like daftly turn her back around where they came in and begin to walk out the door. The door closes almost comically behind them.
But we gotta go look at what he looks like.
Yeah,
But-
he's younger. He's younger than Strahd. He's maybe 14 years old. Yeah.
Ugh. Okay.
Gross.
Wait, how old is the Marina girl?
Not 14.
I'd say between their ages, like 16, 17.
Okay.
She's probably
Okay.
closer to Strahd's age, just a little bit.
Young Strahd, wasn't that the girl I saw you speaking to earlier?
He nods his head.
Is she not yours?
No, she's not. She's intended for my brother.
Right, she seems to be everyone's right now.
Seems to be a free spirit.
A loose spirit.
And thou.
She has quite the grace, but I just sensed that there might have been some feelings between the two of you.
Oh, I don't know about that. It's what my parents want. We must respect it.
But if you are the older brother, do you have someone to be betrothed to?
Not yet.
Is that your choice?
I have so much to do before I can even think about that.
Right, Strahd. Perhaps you're named for an uncle or your grandfather or, I don't know, someone in your family.
I'm not sure.
Great.
What's your last name?
Sid Von Zarvik.
Okay.
I messaged Revlin. Revlin, should I read his mind?
No, but you should kill him.
I will just kind of nod as though it was thoughtfully.
I will try to detect his thoughts using the wisdom saving throw.
$15.
He fails! It's a 16! I know his base thoughts. It includes what his biggest concern is right now, initial surface thoughts.
I'd say his base level initial thought you're getting is it okay if I say everything? I don't want to whisper.
I want everyone to know.
Okay. Strahd's baseline thought as he's speaking with you all and you're asking him these questions about Marina and his brother is just the concept of expectation and responsibility. He feels really feels honestly intent on making his family proud. and doing the right thing for his family and those expectations.
Young Strahd, you must admit that this Marina girl is quite a beauty in our small town, yes?
Of course.
And I sense that is true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to dig deeper. You can try to break it.
He does not.
Oh shit! Yes. Reasoning, emotional state, something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates.
I think the emotional state is probably right now impatience. What were the other things? I'm sorry.
Something it loves or hates, looming over its mind.
When he's talking, actually, when he's thinking about this woman and his parents and everything you're asking him, what he loves and what he wants to do right by is his mother specifically. You see him, and like even like when you see him, when you're asking him these questions, and he thinks about Marina and how beautiful she is. You see him think about his mother, who is also a very beautiful young woman. I mean, not young, a beautiful woman. And you can see even in his mind, he even puts her on his pedestal.
Bit of a Hamlet complex.
Oh, it's an Oedipus complex.
That's an Oedipus.
So I read his diary. Was there anything in it that I could use to kind of draw him into a conversation?
About his childhood?
Yeah, I don't. You kind of said that, the story.
Roll a history check for me.
It's cocked. $19.
Okay. Strahd in his diary, it's actually a diary from once he became a general. There are a few times he does mention his childhood. And honestly, the image he paints in his diary isn't as idealistic as this conversation you're having with Strahd. It does reflect on responsibility and duty, but what the emotional status in his diary is much more pointed to like resentment because of his parents' choice to have not Marina but Tatiana marry Sergi when he became an adult, and he was much older at that point, but even reflects on that doting nature they had on him compared to Strahd as a younger man.
Does it say anything about his mother, like kind of the idealized?
He definitely speaks of his mother with great respect in his diary. He would even, as an adult, once he conquered Barovia, he actually went through a lot of effort of building Castle Ravenloft and naming it after his mother, Ravinia. And having both his father, his mother, and his brother move to Barovia as he became king of this land, really, to give them like the house and home they deserve. So he took a lot of effort to do right by his family, even after they had lost whatever like noble housing they had in a previous land.
Okay, and one last question: is there any reference to the kind of qualities that his brother had?
Physical qualities?
Physical, like just any indication of who he was as a person?
I don't think his descriptions of his brother Sergi would be very detailed in that regard. It would be like a blind rage whenever he wrote about Sergi. Like it would never come from a place of reasoning and respect and like brotherly love. Most of the time his wording would just be resentment over the fact that he tried to take his love away from him.
But he doesn't seem like a dullard.
He wouldn't have said. You wouldn't have read something like that.
Okay.
But you wouldn't have read that he was well read either. So you wouldn't have anything to like necessarily dispute that aspect of this this conversation.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So as you're asking Strahd these questions and you've dug deeper, yet as you're reading his mind, you would hear footsteps coming from upstairs. What is Kaylee doing?
I was chanting time heist. This is where we go back in time and we murder Strahd.
I don't
Yeah.
think this is
Yeah.
back in time.
Now everyone's on board.
I told you this campaign would end in 10 sessions. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Time heist.
Does Esmeralda count as a vote for the murder count?
Yes, she nods her head.
Uh-oh, you guys are fucked. Rapture, what's your vote? Do we murder this kid?
Time heist, time heist.
She's
time
like,
heist.
Ezreal doesn't want to murder him yet. She's like cautious.
No.
Esmeralda as Paige is cautious. Don't murder him, Esmeralda says omnisciently.
Technically, we wouldn't even really be murdering him. It would just be murdering the
An
version of him
illusion.
in this memory.
Yeah.
So we would just be revealing ourselves to the witch.
Oh,
We all-
shit.
Making a multiverse?
Guys, do you think his mom's the witch?
Maybe.
Perhaps. Regardless of what she
I-
did.
It's
So-
either the midwife or the mom.
Why would the mom be thinking about her sons getting laid, though?
No, but this might be the start of the curse of this land, like,
The curse of Strahd.
potentially.
Oh, got him.
Can I use divine sense?
I mean,
To see-
Sure, there's a witch.
Sure, you
No.
can, but a witch is a humanoid, so you can't use it
Yeah.
to detect her. That
Well, I
way.
don't know if I mean, you can read the mind of these memories. I was going to see if you can read the status of these
Go for
memories.
it. Go for it.
They're desecrated.
I used.
Your horse is dead still.
Go ahead, Wesley. Are you doing
Sorry.
divine sense?
No, it's stupid now. Just as... Jesus Christ. I should've
it! No,
been- I
do
should've
it, do
been-
it,
I already deleted it off of my thing, so tell me whatever stupid shit I need to hear. Sounds like it's dumb.
Well, the desecration consecration thing wouldn't pique. Nothing would pique your, senses on that one. You do not sense any celestial fiends or undead in the range of your divine sense.
Cool. Gotta use them somewhere,
So,
guys. I have 5.
As I was saying, you do hear footsteps at the top of the stairs again. You don't see the figure from the sitting room at this point, but you can hear the footsteps are deliberate and actually very soft on the creaking wood of the stairs. As the figure begins to appear, you can see a long, draping black gown. And as she turns it, you can see very tightly pulled back hair and a neat low bun, very dramatically red and dark gray makeup on her face, very stern face. Turn the corner and look over at you.
I'll do a slight bow, and I'll say, "Greetings. My name is Revlindarion of House Varlatharion, and these are my companions, the Revengers.
What are you doing here?
We are travelers in these lands, noble cousin, and we have come to greet you."
She kind of slow blinks at you. This is a waste of my time. Strahd, please make them leave. And she turns down the corridor and turns away down the hallway that would have been in front of the main entranceway to another room in the home. And you see Strahd kind of look at her and look at you. I'm
But I
sorry.
brought gifts! I brought gifts!
You would hear the slow, soft, deliberate steps continuing to walk away, not even pausing. You go. I'm sorry. She can be like that sometimes. It's all right. Stay, please.
Who is she?
That's my mother. My father will be right back here. Let me check on him one more time. And you see him kind of scurry very quickly up the stairs. Before he does scurry up the stairs, you actually would see him shake the handle pretty dramatically of the front door and kind of open the door and slam it as if to mimic the sound of opening and closing the door for you all. And you'd see him hurry back up the stairs and disappear for a brief moment. You seem to be alone for a few moments.
All right, so I think we're all gonna have to kill a child, but you make sacrifices.
I'm pretty sure this is not the real Strahd.
I also kind of like him now.
I
All right, so we kill Strahd and Yetta.
That's true. Yetta did say if she ever said
You
that.
can't tell me that isn't the charming little man.
No, but he's Strahd.
Hey, he turns into a monster. I'm sure Hitler was like a charming little boy as a child too.
Who is
That's why-
Hitler?
Kill Hitler.
No one understands.
Guys, it's nature versus nurture. No, nature versus nurture. I
I'm
feel
pretty
like
sure
It-
none of this is
It's
real.
actually a combination
It's
of...
just a memory, everyone.
Right, so we can murder him in a memory. It'll make me feel a little bit better.
Esmeralda kind of glares up at the young man. She goes, I don't think this is a memory. Strahd was born a devil. He wasn't made into one.
I think
Yeah,
it's an
maybe he's just
overly
doing this.
rosy memory.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to do this to make us feel bad for him so we don't try to kill him.
It's not going to stop me.
I don't think it's
Well,
his imagination.
I think it's the witch.
I think it's the witch's imagination.
Right, so if we kill Strahd,
The
she'll
master.
come.
Guys, come in close. What if Strahd is the master of the marsh?
Well, that would make
Like,
it a little bit difficult to get the last thing. I think
What
we
if
should.
he wants to please his mother? So if we're able to do that in this place,
I
maybe
don't think we need to please his mother.
Alternatively, we could just kill them all.
I kind of read his mind, and he kind of wants to please his mom.
Well, I kind of
I
want to
don't
kill him.
think he is the master of this illusion.
Okay. I don't think he's the master of the illusion. I think he might be the master of the marsh from our card reading.
what did the card reading say again?
It
I
talked
have it
about
written down.
The master of the marsh to know more of
Yeah.
this.
We can ask him and his father if they know somebody that would fit that, but
If he's got a father, and his father is the master of the marsh,
But if his father's being controlled by the mother,
but if we're killing them both,
I don't know how it is with you humans, but in Elven, master is a gendered term.
right? Because you all are sexist and old. We're new and murder indiscriminate.
I'm fairly confident that in common, master is also a gendered term.
I'm very confident that I don't care, Evelyn.
As you both talk to each other and the translation of master between Elvish and common, you would see a woman entering in a room behind you. It's not the burgomistress that you met previously. It's a younger woman, and she seems to carry a tray, and she goes, I'm sorry to interrupt. I heard you were waiting for the burgomaster, and she brings out several fine china and a nice kettle, and she goes, would anybody like some tea?
I will take some, but I won't. Revlin will not drink from it.
It sits in front of you. She puts out all the porcelain from the tray and on the coffee table, and you see her pour some. She looks kind of eagerly to you all.
What is your name?
What about some? Oh,
What? My name is Lasagna. Is there anything else I can get you?
do you have wine?
I could look. It's a little early, but of course for the guest.
In my
anything-
culture, it's never early, so yes.
Make that 2 if you find a bottle.
Perhaps 3.
Of course. Hold tight. It'll take a minute. Thank you. And you'll see her kind of scurry off with the remaining china, unused china, and the kettle, kind of still.
Right, so we're murdering her too, right?
Why
How
not?
pretty is she, Paige?
She's very beautiful.
she's extremely
She's probably in her early 30s. She's got long, wavy blonde hair. It almost reaches her waist, but she has it tied behind in like a nice, delicate braid. And she has simple clothes on, but she just seems like polite, nice. Yeah, beautiful.
Hmm. Sounds like an evil name, but Revlin doesn't think that.
Polite, nice, beautiful. I don't trust it.
I thought we just killed everyone.
No, I think we can do this diplomatically.
Is
Diplomatically stop witch.
is
Yeah.
is Lasagna like a familiar name that might have meaning to it that I can think of from where I come from?
I would even roll. I don't think so. No, it's not a common
Okay.
name.
Nope, it's a bullshit name.
That's no offense. I mean, it's kind of a weird question to ask me because you want me to be like, it is unique because it actually translates to witch. It's her. Kill her now.
I mean, that would be nice.
Conveniently decipher the name when it's an anagram, and when you turn it over, it means it's her. You found her. Kill her.
All right, I'll just stay on mute, guys.
Oh no!
Yeah, Paige, I'm gonna admit that was a little mean.
I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah. No,
It's cool. We're still gonna murder her.
is there any reference to anybody other than his family in Strahd's journal?
Yeah, of course.
Anybody that could be described as a witch?
No, definitely not in his journal.
Well, I'm at a loss to figure this one out.
The card said something about I see a kneeling woman, a rose of great beauty plucked too soon. What does that mean?
Perhaps we should start plucking roses and find out.
I think it's about the girl that was killed, but it's not so much her that is the witch.
But wasn't the girl who was killed? This is Esmeralda. Sorry. Wasn't the girl who was killed the Marina?
Yes.
I don't think we'll
She's
find
the
anything here.
I don't think she's the witch. I just think she might know stuff that we don't know. I don't know. Yet that's not the
Well, it
natural.
says the
detective.
master of the march knows of whom I speak. So the master of the march knows who this kneeling woman is, a rose of great beauty plucked too soon.
I think our best chance is to see if maybe the burgomaster or Strahd knows of someone who that would apply to. I don't think that we're going to find it here.
Lasagna will come back with a bottle of wine that seems to be wrapped with foil on the top where the cork sits, and 3 glasses. She brings them out on a tray as well, and she places the bottle down, and she tells you that this is a finely made. It's pretty much like a champagne of Barovia that no longer exists. To our understanding of so far, you've only seen 2 brands of wine in Barovia since you've arrived, and that's it. So she opens and uncorks the bottle and places it, and she's please enjoy.
I clink glasses with Benvolm and then start drinking.
Wesley starts drinking.
I'm sorry, Wesley.
I wasn't looking for witch so much as I was looking for rose, but it's cool.
Lady Lasagna.
What does your name mean?
No. I hear that you are a midwife. Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
That is a very trying job.
It definitely has its tackles, but it's been an honor to bring such fine men into this world, raise them right.
You were the midwife to Strahd.
Yes, I helped Vivinia with her labors, both of them.
I was just wondering if you only attend to the burgomaster's family, or do you help the villagers give birth as well?
I've served on the Von Zarvik family for my entire adult life, so just them have taken my service.
Are you close with the boys?
I treat them like they're my own.
I'm sure they're really close with you too, right?
I hope so.
I'm gonna detect her thoughts.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Last time. It's a saving throw.
It succeeds.
Damn it.
No, you succeed.
Oh, she fails?
Yeah, sorry. It succeeds being the spell.
Oh, cool. I know her surface level thoughts.
Sorry. This is, it's gonna be a whisper.
I don't think it's her, you guys. I don't think so.
She has an evil name.
That's not a reason to
She
accuse
raised
somebody.
Strahd.
I mean,
Her
remember,
mother.
it's pretty valid. We should probably kill her.
She raised Strahd. This is an idealized version of Strahd. His brother seems to be an idiot.
And his brother
But if
may have
she
been an
raised-
idiot.
No, well, it's fair, but
And if she thought of them both as her own, why would she make him mad?
she's only telling us that she thought of both of them as her own.
I kind of like the idea that she doesn't like Lady whatever.
Well, she's in
Ravinia.
like any bit
Like
of party.
she thinks she deserves to be the lady, so she's gonna paint her like in an evil, mean way. It's kind of interesting.
She's also really playing up the flues on Marina.
Yeah,
Oh.
good point. This one has yeah. It is her.
Alternatively, it's all of them, and we just kill every last one.
Yeah, I like that.
She smells. I certainly hope that they care for me the same way I do them.
It is clear they admire you greatly. Broccoli,
Actually,
everybody.
no, they never actually mentioned you.
Fireball. Fireball.
Broccoli.
Broccoli. Of the code word.
What just happened?
Fireball.
Shouted broccoli.
Does everyone understand what that means?
It means it's go time.
2 arms.
I need everybody to roll initiative. I will give Colin his firebolt. Is that what you said?
Firebolt, yeah.
I will let you have your firebolt.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
You're welcome for the warning.
Probably.
Oh, evil name.
Ooh, good.
Because
9 fired him. Oh, sorry.
It needs to hit first.
That's pretty bad.
So that's
idiot.
a natural 1, so that's not going to hit.
If I die, bury me next to Igor.
We have to go back and find a dead frog.
Yeah.
That's
He's actually still in the cage on Yetta's waist.
He's actually burned, guys. We cremated him.
Also, there's just throwing everywhere. It's fine. We can bury you
For
wherever.
This, I didn't plan an encounter inside of this
fine.
home.
Which should tell us that we're doing it wrong.
So I anticipate, because it's tight spaces, I'm just in general anticipating it opening up. So for now, let's just try to keep it theater of the mind as best as possible. You're all within, the room is small, you're all within 30 feet of her, but you're all within 30 feet of each other. You know, it's very tight spaces. So area of effect spells, just be mindful of that, but if we can work within those realms, I'll try to be a yes and as much as possible. Will this reach? I'll try to be as yes as much as possible. Okay, guys?
Gotcha.
All right, so I'm just gonna do an initiative tracker. I gotta clear this guy.
Ooh, get ready, guys.
I'm going to, again, I'm putting you guys onto a map. Your icon's already on there, and I've set up like a field of view. Until we open up to the outdoors, please don't move around. I know it's gonna be fun, but like, let's just try to focus. I'm just doing it so you can see the tracker.
If you just put our things in page, we can put our own numbers in.
I know. I just gotta move your map. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you're in the top right-hand corner. Again, please don't ruin the fun. Just keep your guys up there for now. Thanks. I really appreciate it. I'm adding everybody in now. Okay.
Guys, what she fucking said to me was bonkers.
What did she say to you?
Obviously,
share.
in character, she goes, Vistana, if you don't leave now, I will rip your limbs and bathe in your blood.
Oh,
shit.
Oh my god. While she's saying, I hope they think of me fondly. I was like, oh.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna get fucked up. Just get ready.
Yeah.
I wasted so many second level spells on detect thoughts.
It paid off though.
Mm.
We found the witch.
You use
Perhaps.
spells to knock down the sirens too. 'Cause we haven't slept yet, I don't think.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're still tied over from that siren thing.
Meridel, what was your initiative?
5.
Oh, I just didn't see it in there. And then
Oh.
Benville.
My bad, I got it.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me resort that. All right.
Well, I'm ready, guys.
She rolled a 19, so she's gonna go right behind Hugo.
Cool.
I just don't have her icon showing.
It's fine because when you delete it, it goes bad.
Exactly. So just keep in mind between Hugo and Yetta, we've got a 19. Okay.
I hate.
All right.
19.
So, you hear Yetta try to calmly cry out broccoli to you as you're all sitting down, drinking tea and champagne around the sitting room. Revlin rises up and casts a firebolt at her, and she dodges it quickly. Hugo, you're up first. What would you like to do?
Okay, I heard the secret word broccoli. I see fireball. I chug the rest of my drink, throw it on the ground, and then I charge her with Helga. And for my bonus action, I'm going to frenzy rage. And I'm going to hit her twice with reckless with my Helga. It's been a while.
Hugo's back.
He goes back in the room.
19 for the first one.
That'll hit.
And 18 for the second one.
Both will hit.
Both will hit. Okay, 2d12. 11 and 1. Okay. That's 12 and 10. 22. 26 points of damage.
Nice. And that's
And I attack. Yeah.
slashing, right?
Yes.
Go for it. Keep going.
Does I don't see anything weird where she doesn't look like she's taking any damage from Helga, right?
She seems to take damage, yeah.
Okay, that's my turn. I used my bonus action to rage, so that's my turn.
All right, so it is her turn next. You can see the beautiful woman as the axe kind of cuts across her and she begins to bleed. She kind of catches herself and you see like the innocent smiles turn and her brows furrow and her mouth begins to open and it looks like a swarm of insects start to come out of her mouth and it forms a cloud around her for a moment and her form dissipates. She seems to turn into a swarm of insects and she begins to move past you all out to the front door. I will say I'll let everyone do an opportunity attack, but because of this form, her AC is higher just because it's literally a swarm of insects. But I will let everyone roll. I'm going to work my way from top to bottom with initiative. So Hugo, roll an opportunity attack.
19.
A 19 will not hit.
Fuck.
Next up, Yetta, opportunity attack.
Sorry. I don't know how much daggers are plus 6. 22 to hit, 2 plus 3, 5 piercing damage if it hits.
That'll hit, and that's 5 damage. Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, Revlin, opportunity attack.
Does a 21 hit?
A 21 will hit.
Okay. So that's 1 slashing damage, and I'm reaction casting Booming Blade. So that is 1 slashing.
Wait, can you use your reaction on
Yep,
top of your
forecast it.
reaction for an opportunity attack?
What?
Well, the opportunity attack is the reaction, right?
Yeah, but so I can reaction cast
But
Booming
you're
Blade,
using using your reaction to do the opportunity attack.
which because of Warcaster I can do Booming Blade.
He's casting
okay,
a spell, it's
okay.
not technically attack, yeah.
I understand it's a spell, but you're saying you can use Booming Blade as a reaction.
Yes, I can use your Booming Blade as a reaction.
But you're already using your reaction to attack in the first place. By attacking her.
What? I'm confused by...
Right? Am I the one not making sense?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I think
Okay, go
Booming
for it.
Blade
Let's
is
go
a
for it.
spell.
Yep. Roll the
I
damage
see your
for Booming
point,
Blade.
but I also see why his reaction makes sense. Like,
Okay, so it will immediately do 2 thunder damage
Okay.
on top of the 1 slashing. And if she does continue to move, I'll roll for the rest.
She will continue to move, so roll the rest.
Okay, and that is 14 thunder damage.
Okay. Next up, we've got Benville.
Miss.
Okay. Rapture, you're up next. Opportunity attack.
Ha, miss.
Okay, and then last up, we've got Meridel. Opportunity attack.
26 to hit.
26 will hit.
Hell
Roll your
yeah.
damage.
Sorry, I never get. I never get to. 4 flamey wavies.
Okay, nice. All right. With that, we have a couple people who make some opportunity attacks. A lot of them strike, a couple of them miss, and you see the remains of the swarm of insects leak out the front door and escape out of sight for a moment. Just to not keep it all back to back, I'm gonna stop initiative for now because she's out of range, if that's okay. Because I think this is better in storytelling mode instead of breaking it out turn by turn by turn. I think it's gonna be really drawn out. So she's escaped the mansion. What are you all doing?
Rush out there,
Yeah, we're gonna chase her.
fireball.
Yeah, follow her.
I'm
And
gonna
I
do-
go to everyone, guys, be careful. We don't need another Benvolm thing happening, okay?
a bin
We love
bomb?
you.
Oh, I get it. Also,
Don't
I
die.
say, yeah. I say the dawn comes as we're running.
I say I called it.
All right, as you all turn and start to rush out the mansion doors, you look and you see swarms of insects everywhere.
Fuck.
The image that you had walked out of into the mansion has suddenly shifted and changed. The beautiful village of Berez is not how it looked before. It is now a marshy swampland. What remains of the cottages that circled the town are ruins. In the center is a dissipated remains of fielded crops. And in the center is a hut that sits on the stump of a large tree.
What are the carrots in Hugo's possession? Are they insects now too?
As Hugo pulls out, or what you gave him to Esmeralda, right?
Yeah.
As she pulls them out of her pocket, you can see what's left is like crumbling mush of fungus and mold and some dust. You're not sure if it's more mush or dried up something. It kind of dissipates in her hand as she kind of like shoos it all away, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
Good thing she didn't eat any. Oh, wait.
As you all exit the mansion, you're trying to spot whatever swarm of bugs had left the mansion. Everyone roll a perception check for me.
Oh boy.
That's more like it.
Talks my D20.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, I thought you rolled something good.
Oh, no. I rolled really good the last couple times, and I was like, that's more like it. That's good.
Okay, so 6 for Evelyn.
10.
I heard 20 from Kayleen. What was it, 20 something?
I was 21.
Okay.
I got 23.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
10.
Natural 20 plus
Oh.
1.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Ooh.
Esmeralda rolled a 2. I'm not even going to look what that modifier is because that's garbage. All right, so Meridel, Hugo, Benvolm. As you're looking, the swarm of mosquitoes that you had grown accustomed to on the pathway down to Berez are everywhere. But you notice one that's moving a little bit more erratically, beelining towards the center of the field. At this point, it's a couple 100 feet out. And its form starts to shift and change again, back to a humanoid version. But this time, it's not a beautiful woman. It is a dark, hunched, disturbing looking figure with crazy hair as it streams out and unravels before her, and you hear her cackle and yell out into the distance, And before you, Revengers, you see the hut in the center of the field begin to grow green, animate itself, beginning to pull its limbs out of the field and start to stand up almost on 4 legs.
Baba Yaga?
Baba Lasagna.
Oh my god. I knew it meant
Yeah,
something.
Yaga.
Is this like a cabin made of
What is
winter
this?
splinter?
This is an animated hut. And as you see the figure, it begins to pull its limbs out of the ground and start to move its way towards you all. It's it's like it's gargantuan in size.
Fuck?
As it begins to walk toward you all, it kind of gaps the distance, and the figure kind of rounds the figure of Baba Lasagna goes to wrap aside onto the side of it, and you see her begin to hop onto this like white, even at this distance you can see it's like a white like large sized thing that's kind of murdered in the long weeds and grass of the field. Do we want to keep our initiative as we had it?
I would
Yeah,
say-
sure. She just
fine.
gone, so.
Okay, so I'm going to keep it at the top of initiative then. Is that okay?
Yep.
Going back at the top. Okay. Alrighty. So let me put you guys. Okay, this is one of those things. Again, I tried to avoid it. I had some time to play and tried to prep it last session. This is one of those maps where each square is 100 feet. As I tried to mention, I know. As we were exploring it last week, I tried to express how big it is. I did resize the map where the squares are 5 feet. It's ridiculous, though. I have to warn you, it's ridiculous. Just so you understand how ridiculous it is. But if you want to play it that way, we can do it that way. Or we can use the ruler on the regular one they've given, and the ruler will give you range and everything. What do you guys want to check out first?
I need the ruler.
Ruler, square is 100 feet.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do it.
If
Let's
we
do it
run
properly.
if we run into issues, I'll throw us onto the map and zoom in real close if we're in closer range in that field and try to work it that way. But I tried it. I tried to test it and see if it would make more sense for us because I know we've had issues with Yesterhill, but I don't know if it's gonna make it better or worse. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna move you guys where you're coming from.
I'm kind of curious about
What?
this crazy map, but yeah, it probably makes sense to do the regular one.
Oh, what did? Okay. Do you see like when? Oh, that's interesting. So like one square is 100 feet, but I'm putting you in what is the entranceway or the front rooms of the Burgomaster's mansion. The remains behind you are in ruins as well as the rest of the town. And give me a second.
I have no idea what to do.
How did that reveal?
Yeah, it did.
It did?
Yep.
It's like loading for me and I just see a giant yellow square. Awesome. Give me a second. I have to leave Roll20 and get back into it. I don't think that's gonna mess up anything. I'll just come back in. Give me a second.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Scary crone, Baba Yaga.
Big
From
time.
Baba Lasagna, who is Baba Yaga?
I'll never eat lasagna again.
It ruined lasagna for me.
Baba lasagna. And the pesto is mold.
I like how as soon as there's like a cool character, we've got to give them a funny name and make fun of them. Okay.
Fuck this.
Fuck this.
Feeling that's so accurate.
No.
Sorry,
Actually, fuck this.
So we just left. What's going to happen, right?
I'm looking at my spells and I'm like, I'm not what the fuck. I'm not in this show.
Guys, my shirt. This will distract her.
Do you have the spell magic prepared? I feel like that may come in handy.
I do, but only high 4th level. Like, this is a fucking witch. Like, You know what I mean? I'm terrified if it just doesn't work.
I got
Is this my
couch,
time?
yeah.
Part of me is like, maybe we test tiny hut with everyone inside of it.
That takes 10 minutes. Can't do it.
No, I can just cast it.
So
Yeah, well, do you have to
It takes a
ritual?
minute, right?
Yeah, but that's
Right, so
only
that's
10 rounds.
Like
6 rounds.
several moments of action.
10
to
rounds.
Cover.
all right, okay. So like, because my whole I re-entered into Roll20 and it's loading like crazy. Can you see the two figures in front of you? I know they're the squares. No.
I don't see anything.
Uh-uh.
I can see like a little, like, it looks like a hut with like things radiating out of it.
Yeah, that's a map. There's no token on top of that spot where you're
No.
seeing that.
No.
Ah,
No token.
come on, dude.
Come on, Baba Lasagna.
Is it too big?
We can always zero the mind it if we need.
500.
Yeah, we can. We can.
Oh my.
Hey guys, you know what I can do?
What?
Teleport.
Teleport 500 feet with the willing partner.
Take me! I don't want to lose my rage.
Sorry.
Sounds scary.
But then I'm very close.
Yeah,
Very
Vienna is not
far
the
ahead.
person who goes.
Let me see
Yeah,
if
it
it's
might be
shape.
worth it.
Let me see if it's shape.
It
will
might be
work. I
worth
don't
it,
know
and
what
then
you guys are.
juiced out my next turn.
This is like Colin offering Yetta up as sacrifice.
It's fine, guys. My backup character is great, though.
Another peepers?
No.
Peepers?
No.
Can you see when I draw that shape?
No.
Nope.
No. You frozen?
I see an icon in the turn order now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm
But I don't see
reloading.
that icon.
No, it's not you guys. I think it has to be me. I'm gonna turn off. You're gonna see the whole map. I know that's
Everybody
a lot.
close your eyes.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep it like that. Do you see?
Ah!
Oh, I see them now.
But you see
Oh,
them,
I
right?
see him.
Something's
Yeah.
happening. Something's happening with Advanced Fog of War. I turned it to the right side. Okay. So sorry.
Yeah.
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 I know. It's not
Map.
what I want though.
Just-
But
Okay.
Fucking ugly as shit.
So
I just want to
that's
dunk on her real hard. She's
Baba
ugly as
Lasagna.
and
shit.
then this image is the creeping hut. Is what I'm gonna call it. Hut. Moving
boy.
hut. Okay. So again, the
That
hut
is
itself.
so spooky. Oh my god.
The hut itself is pretty big.
Creepy
Um,
and scary.
And body Scotty. Da. Hugo will get to go first, so think about that while I'm pulling this up. And
Well, what am I to do except for run in a direction
You know-
and lose my rage?
you
Well,
guys
just-
can. I mean, if you don't want to like immediately start, like if you want to like you all to conversate, that's fine. But I'm gonna take her actions, like in theory, with that in real time. You know,
Mhm.
if
Just
you guys want
slice-
to communicate, I get it. But
Slice your arms with Helga as you're running.
Am I allowed to do that, Paige?
no, but we can do what like. Well, I mean, you mean like hurt yourself? Yeah, you can do that, but you're gonna be attacking yourself.
I can't like just give myself 1 point of damage.
If you have a weapon that does lower damage, like a dagger.
Didn't she just have a turn though? Isn't it after her?
I'm not trying to like do the whole like is she raging, is she not raging? Are you trying to coordinate
I'm
with
saying-
Sarah?
I'm saying the monster already had a turn. Isn't it Yetta's turn?
I asked everybody when we were moving to the map is okay if we start at the top of initiative. And it was quiet for
Oh,
a
I thought
second,
you
then
said.
everyone
I thought you
okay.
said. I thought we were gonna keep the initiative order the same.
Okay, let's pick up with Yetta then. Is everyone okay with that?
Yep.
Because I mean that should unanimously be a yes because that means the last person to go is Baba Lasagna. So if you guys want to do that, that's fine.
Cool.
All right, Yetta, you're first. What would you like to do?
Hugo, you ready?
Yeah, take me with you.
I'm gonna dimension door
Oh boy.
with
Are you
Hugo.
going into it?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
If Yetta dies, she dies.
Yeah.
10 sessions or bust. So I'm 500 feet towards them with Hugo.
Okay.
I'm just gonna simplify. I mean, do you want me in the same block as them? That's the thing that's challenging about having
know.
100 feet squares.
I know. Put yourself in the block you want to go to if you want to be closer to. Even though she's right next to the hut, do you want to be like really up on Baba Lasagna? Or do you want to be up on the hut?
I want to fuck up Baba Lasagna.
Okay, so for now, put yourself on Baba Lasagna square, and we'll try to tackle it that way.
And then I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna bonus action Bardic Inspiration. Fuck this bitch up, and then run for 30 feet.
Away from her?
Yes.
She's gonna take an opportunity attack.
Does she have Warcaster?
Yeah, she does.
Damn it! Well, guys, it was really, really fun playing D&D with you this year. Yeah, Yetta's gonna run away because I can't. I will die.
She's just gonna cast the cantrip Acid Splash on you.
Oh, well, just a simple acid.
Yeah. So because you're within, at the time when you start to move away, you're within range of Hugo. Hugo will also have to make a dexterity saving throw because it affects one other person. So both of you roll a dexterity saving throw.
Saves. Ooh, 19.
Okay. Hugo.
And I got a 5.
All right, Hugo is going to take damage. Sarah, Yetta succeeded. Hugo, you're going to take 2 acid, which is 2 acid. You're not resistant to acid damage. So as Yetta starts to flee, she's like, fuck this bitch up. She starts to flee, and you see Baba Lasagna still slowly shifting from her swarm of insect form. You see her spit something out of her mouth, and it sizzles as it kind of splashes in front of you both. And you just appear suddenly. 1 second you're 500 feet away, and the next second you're right in front of this woman. And you quickly try to dodge out of the way, but you take a little burn from the acid she spits out towards you. Anything else from your turn, Yetta?
No.
All right. Oh, sorry, I didn't roll the Hut's initiative. You know, that's gonna be real low. God, that's bad. For him. Or it. Is it a gender? Couldn't tell you. Alright, so I'm gonna go after Yetta then. It is Revlin. Revlin, what would you like to do?
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Blade Song, and then use my entire movement and action to dash. And because of that, I'll get 90 feet.
Okay. Revlin, as you are running through the remains of Berez in this town, you're heading towards the lumbering giant hut in front of you, and the small figure of Baba Lasagna at its side. And as you start to look to either side of you, you can see shifts of forms kind of moving slowly in at a slower pace than you, but they're moving inwards onto the center of town as well. And at this distance, you're not sure what they are.
Guys, there's other things out here.
There you go. All right, next up then, we've got Benville.
Oh my god. Benvolm just yells out in surprise and fear as he watches Yetta and Hugo blink out and blink right next to the thing. Starts sprinting toward the thing. Bonus action, magic weapon. And for my action,
Are you dashing?
I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash for this one.
Okay. Bonus action, magic weapon. Let's put a little figure on you, because that requires concentration, no?
Yes.
Okay, let me put up... We're going to do the lightning bolt for you, just as a concentration reminder, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. So then, next up
Hey.
we've got... Yeah.
Did you put Esmeralda in the
I
lineup?
didn't. No, I didn't. Thank you. Let me put her token on here. And let me add a turn. Thanks, Kelly, for catching that. 7. Where my girl Esmeralda at?
We need all the help we can get.
And that is 7 plus 4, 11.
Is that a cat?
Yes, Buffy.
Oh!
Just in this case, because is it okay if I squeeze her in before you rapture, just because I missed her between?
Yeah, no, totally fine. I'm plotting my next move still.
Okay,
so.
cool. Okay, I don't feel as bad then. Awesome.
No, don't at all.
Okay, so then For Esmeralda's turn. God damn. These are all my short ones. These aren't right. Wow.
Oh my
You
god.
hear that,
so cute.
child? It is so cute. Yeah.
Can we see her?
Oh.
Stop, Paige is gonna ball.
All right. So then, for Esmeralda's turn, she. You'll hear her yell, "Fucking Hugo! God damn it!" And she'll look to the rest of the Avengers out on the outside of the mansion. Should I sneak in? And she'll wait for a second, and then she is going to start running for now, and using her movement and her action to dash. But she's waiting for the okay to maybe try to cast like a invisibility and come in maybe at a different angle or something else. So she's going to use that as her action, and then we will go then to Rapture. We're going to skip to Rapture.
Alright, so for my spell, I'm going to cast Armor of Shadows on myself, because I don't believe I have in the last 8 hours.
Okay.
Which just bumps my thing up a little bit. And then I think I can do this, but let me know if I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Could I use my bonus action to merge into Buffy and my movement to move closer?
Okay, so your
Or is
action.
that too many things?
No. Let me. Okay, so wait. You're using your movement after you've used your bonus action to shift, which is fine.
Right.
And then you're using your action before that to cast your. No, that I think that makes sense. That you can do that.
Okay. It's when I mix them up that I get confused. Alright, and then so I'm going to dash with Buffy, and her fly is 500 feet, so that would be
You can't use
100
you can't
feet,
use
right?
your dash because you just use your regular movement, your
All
fly
right,
movement,
okay.
because use your
So
action
then
to cast the spell.
I move half a square.
Your fly feet is 50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's half a square. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I can go diagonal, right?
Yeah, you can do diagonal if you want.
Cool. Then I'm moving diagonal. That's
Okay. So then next
And
up,
I'm just
we've got Meridel.
This is tough. Okay.
And in theory, you're all coming from this square. So, like, I know I put you just in, like, adjacent square so you can see your figure. You're all coming from there. Okay? That's the entrance way.
Okay.
I know.
Cool. So I'm gonna use my movement to ostensibly also stand in the same square as Rapture.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use what the fuck? Why isn't it working? Hold on, give me 1 second. Shit.
Doo-doo-doo.
Okay, so let's get this. Okay, they're both there. Rapture is 50. Well, then you used your action to dash, right?
Revlin?
You got
Revel?
call.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm keeping track of it on paper. I thought as much. I just wanted to confirm. So that's 60 feet for you? When you do...
80
Oh, 40.
because of
Yep.
the additional 10.
I gotcha. Benvolm, you used both your action and your movement to move, right?
60, yeah.
60 for Benny. Got it. Meridel has already started to move. Are you using your action to move as well, Meridel?
Yeah, no, I'm not dashing.
Okay, so your initial movement's just
40 feet.
40 feet, okay?
And then I'm gonna attack with a light crossbow. I do own ranged weaponry. I just never use
What's the range on the crossbow?
it. 320 feet.
Yeah, go for it. Wait, that's the max at it?
That is the max range.
So you can attack, but it'll be with disadvantage.
That's better than nothing.
Okay.
Gosh darn it, keep
moving to the wrong thing. Beep, 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 beep. 13.
13 will not hit.
Sick. Okay, never mind.
All right. And then anything for your bonus action, Meridell? Oh, okay. I wasn't looking, so I see you're doing this. Cool. So then it is going to be the Hutt's turn. Baba the Hutt.
Lasagna the Hutt.
Hit me.
Okay, it's going to use its turn as it's lumbering out. Its limbs reach out. It is a gargantuan size, so its exact size I don't have on its stat sheet. Let me see if I can spot it in here.
Can someone mute?
Sorry. Hey, zip.
Where are you? It doesn't say it there either. It's big. Its reach with its roots is 60 feet, just to give you an idea of how far it can reach. The gargantuan size, it's going to take up to 100 feet as its limbs reach out over top of you all. So with its action, it is going to make a multi-attack, which consists of 3 attacks. First, with one root, it is going to try to do a root attack on you, Hugo. The second root attack within range to Yetta. So I need you... oh no, I rolled to attack. So for Hugo, does a 28 hit?
Yeah.
And for Yetta, does a 22 hit? Okay. Yeah, that's Buffy. Going to be... Quick math is bad for page. 25 bludgeoning damage, half to you, Hugo, as the root slams you down. Half is going to be 13.
Yep.
And then for Yetta, 10, 16, 23 plus 8, 31 bludgeoning damage as the second root slams onto you. 2 roots slam down to those nearby Baba Slaga, and for its third action, you see it pull out one of its limbs from the ground and throw a massive rock towards the rest of you running forward. At this range, I would say only Rapture is within range in the air as you're flying towards it. So, Rapture, I will roll to attack with that rock.
Buffy, come on.
I think that's going to hit as well with a 29.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so it is going to be, oh, it's not that bad. 8 plus 8. 16 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, when I'm Buffy, do I do her hit points and then turn back to me? Or do I just take my hit points? I don't think I've been
Does it
attacked
say
as Buffy before.
in there?
No, when I was a druid, when you hit 0 on
Yeah, with
whatever
wild
animal
shape,
you
I
were,
know.
you turned back into...
But this is something different, so it's not in there yet. Give me a second.
Okay, I'm rereading it to you. Yeah, as an action, you and the raven turn to normal.
I would say your hit points are the same. Like, they're your hit points. They're not her hit points.
So do I stay Buffy or do I become Rapture?
That is completely your choice, I would say. It's
Okay.
not a druid feature in this one. You're taking
Right.
a damage where it's not like it's taking a cushion for you, so it's your choice. You can still
Okay.
choose to use your action to return to
Okay.
normal, but you will take that damage.
Cool, thank you.
Okay. That is the Creeping Hut's actions. For its movement, it has a speed of 30 feet as it tries to just move closer towards Hugo and Yetta. So, we are at the top of initiative again with Hugo.
Okay. I'm gonna attack that witch hoe 3 times. Recklessly. Ooh, I totally forgot. Oh, it didn't matter. You hit me anyway, but...
Hugo, I will tell you, as this is happening, because now you're close, the thing she was running towards on the side of the hut is this large, looks like hollowed out skull. And she seems to be climbing into it as you teleport it in front of her. She is still not in it, but she's getting into it. So you see her kind of climbing on top of it.
Okay. Oh.
And because you're so close, you look. It's large in front of you. The skull itself is larger than you. It's larger than her, and you look at it, and it looks to be the head of a giant monster of some kind.
Okay. Can I want to try to attack her and push her out of the thing.
Push her out? That'd be using your action.
Do I grapple her or do I just attack her a few times, kids? I need help. Help me, people. Or do I break the skull with something? Get in the skull. And punch her in the face. Okay, yeah, I'm also going to get in the skull then, and I'm going to attack her 3 times. Recklessly.
Okay, roll just a dexterity check to start climbing on as you're trying to attack her. Depending on how successful you are, I might knock off 1 attack. Just because it might take you some time to get on top of it.
Got it.
I like where you're going, but, I just want to make sure it's
18.
realistic. No, yeah, you're totally fine. You're able to, you start to, lumber on top of it as well, and you're following after her. You're swinging your axe rapidly towards her as you see her shuffling in. Roll your 3 attacks.
Okay, the first one is... Wow. A 15? Oh, no, I want it before you say, you didn't say, I'm going to use my inspiration.
You didn't say. Go ahead. I know, go ahead. I just like that you're like, you didn't say.
An 8. So 15 and 8 is 23.
That'll hit.
Okay, so the first one hits. The second one is a 23.
That'll hit.
The third one is an 18.
That'll hit. All 3 hit.
Dope. Need a third D12. Okay, baby. Big numbers. 15 and 6 is 21, 31, 35? 35 points of damage.
Nice. As you begin to lumber in, as you're finishing off your attack, moving towards her, you see her, she kind of jumps down into the hollowed inside of the skull, and you jump in with her. I'd say it's just big enough to fit the 2 of you as you're swinging in at close range. It's easy as you slice into her, and she's crying out in pain. What else? Anything else in your turn, Hugo?
No, that's it, bruh. Yeah, I use because it's my bonus action to do the 3rd attack with the frenzy rage. So,
all right,
we good.
It is her turn.
Oh boy,
that was a choice you made.
Oh boy,
I don't know if it was smart.
Oh boy.
She'll glare at you as she turns, blood reaping from her body, and she'll glare at you, and she will
make out with me.
I don't think. Oh shit! I think I put it in the chat. If you see it, she's gonna cast Finger of Death on you.
What?
She's gonna cast Finger of Death on you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at those. Baby, now is the time. Don't fuck it up.
Is it a visual effect?
Saving throw.
Yeah, is it a visual effect? No. This isn't like an effect. This is like a thing she's casting. Right? Yeah. Come on, baby. I got a 20! 26!
Yay!
You can come check it.
No.
You can come check it.
No, it's okay.
I swear I wouldn't lie.
It's okay, dude. You succeed. So you're gonna take half damage.
Ah! Even with the nat 20.
Yeah, even with the nat 20.
Ah, shit.
Plus 30. 65 damage, necrotic damaged, halved. Will be 33
No.
points.
Oh, okay.
It's necrotic damage, and you succeeded, so yes.
How
33
much?
necrotic damage.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And she'll point her finger at you, and you'll see this necrotic energy kind of strike you, and you'll fight off the urge, but it still hurts like hell, Hugo. And before you can realize what's happening, the skull that you sit within begins to levitate and rise into the air and begins to fly with you and her in it. That is her turn. So next up we have Yetta.
How far up are they in the sky?
By the end of that turn, it will be 40 feet in the air, directly above.
There goes my plan. Shit, I don't know what to do now. Should I get in there too?
I don't know if it'd fit you.
Should I teleport up there too, guys?
There's not enough room for you here. You're not invited.
Do I teleport back to the group?
Abandon. Black Hawk down. Abandon Hugo.
Well, I'm gonna die. I have 20 hit points and he barely hit me.
Yeah, don't get in the. Do not stay away from the witch, Sarah.
But that's all I have. If we get
Like,
the, I can't hit the hut.
Vicious mockery, his ass.
I don't think it affects them like that. I think it's a monster. So I can't do hold person or because it's a monster.
It's considered. I will just if you're questioning spells, everybody. I believe it's a construct.
Worse.
It's a construct.
Yeah, guys, I don't want to hurt. No, that's gonna hurt him. Isn't it whispers? Within range. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at 4th level. It has to make the witch has to make a wisdom saving throw at 60 feet range.
Okay.
I guess if we kill the witch, the hut will die, right?
Maybe.
The hut.
Probably.
That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm hoping.
I think that's gonna succeed, Sarah, with 18.
Lucky reroll.
17.
Are you fucking kidding me? Cool. I love this game. It's been fun, guys. I'm gonna continue writing my death letter.
It's okay. It's
I'm gonna
fine.
move away for 30 feet, and that's my turn.
Yo, you levitated my ass. I mean, you did something to my ass and brought me 500 feet closer. You're killing the game.
Alrighty. Next up then is gonna be Revlin.
Okay. Are any of the creatures that I saw close enough to like get to me? Like, how far away are they?
They're at least 60 feet away from you. At least.
Okay, so if I keep rushing straight towards the hut, I'll avoid them?
Yes.
Okay, so I will do that again. Another
Action
80 feet.
and movement. Okay.
Yep.
You got it.
And
Anything for your
that's
bonus action.
No.
All right, next up we've got Esmeralda. She is. What can she do? What can she do? Shit. God, I don't know what she can do at this range. I don't think she can do anything. Nope. Okay, so she's gonna do the same. Bonus action and movement to continue moving. Her range is 30 feet, so it's gonna be 60 feet again. And next up, we've got Benville.
Fuck. It's still what? I'm like still 440 feet away from the thing.
Yeah, you moved 60 feet on your last turn. So
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think all I can do is keep running.
okay.
60 more feet.
All right. So you're neck and neck with Esmeralda. She's also done a total of 120. So
let me check one thing. I don't think I'm anywhere in range of anything. Nope. Yep, that's all I can do.
All right then. Next up is going to be Rapture in Buffy form. You've flown 50 feet. What are you going to do?
I am. Ooh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm getting a lot of kickback on myself. So yeah, my headphones are acting really weird. I'm going to, I guess, I'm out of range. I'm out of range for everything, so I'm just going to Buffy dash 100, which would leave me.
You move a whole square. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then we've got Meridell.
I'm also gonna dash, and I'm just gonna be in the same. I'm about to be at 80, so I'll just be in the same square as her.
Okay.
My whole turn.
120 as well total. All right, then it is the creeping hut again. With its turn.
You dashed, right, Sarah? No?
No.
I used my action to spellcast, so I can only use my movement. I couldn't use my bonus. Obviously, bonus action doesn't work for dash.
Is anyone else besides Hugo and... Oh, no, never mind. Okay. It's going to use... It's going to do a multi-attack again. It's going to throw one rock again towards you, Rapture, in the air.
Okay.
And so... Ooh. It's a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Okay. And that's going to be... Wow. 98. There. 6 plus 8. 14 plus 8. 22 bludgeoning damage. And it's going
Cool.
to use...
Cool.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's going to use 2 of its actions. Instead of doing root attacks, it's going to try to grapple you, Yetta. So I need you to roll a athletic or acrobatics check to avoid it. Wow.
It's gonna be a 9.
It literally rolled... Yeah, it's a tie. I think because it rolled so low, I'm going to give it to you. You dodge out of its way just in time because of a tie. So it used its 1 action to throw the rock, used 2 actions to try to grab you. You dodge it. as it continues to kind of lumber in the general direction. It moves another 30 feet. It's very slow in its movement, obviously, because it's so big. But that is its turn. So next up, we've got Hugo at the top of the initiative.
Okay, Paige, I am going to do something I haven't done yet. I want to use one of the features of my necklace. That would count as my action, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And can I bonus action my third thing without taking my action? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to... I was about to say untuck my necklace from my shirt, but I don't wear a shirt. So I'm going to hold out my... Oh, and my second question is the hut within 40 feet of me and the witch?
Sarah, what direction did Yetta run in after she dropped Hugo off? To the left?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It was kind of like a southwest kind of direction.
It would be within 40 feet of you.
Okay, so I am going to take out my necklace and I start to rotate it 2 times for each creature, meaning the witch and the hut. And I'm going to use the slow feature.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna cast slow using your chronometer.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
As you spin the chronometer back twice. This is the first time you use this. How many sessions do you have?
I know. I'm going to copy and paste the whole thing in the chat for everyone.
Yeah, it's a slow spell. It's the 3rd level slow spell. It's going to last up to a minute. It's all
You have to do it.
They have to make a wisdom saving throw. After that, the target's speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to AC and dex saving throws. If it fails, it can't use reactions. On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn. If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting action of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted. A creature affected by this spell makes another wisdom saving throw at the end of its turn. On a successful save, the effect ends for it. So I will make 2 wisdom saving throw, one for Baba Lasagna, the other for the creeping hut. Slow is, and let me just confirm, slow is... Wisdom save. The hut. What do you know what the DC is, Kelly? Does it say it in the?
Yeah, it's 15. You gave me 15 in the directions.
Yep.
My DCs are all 15.
The creeping hut rolled a 10, so it fails. Baba Lasagna. Let's see. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, Baba Lasagna saves with a 17. Wow.
Okay.
I can't. Oh, wow. Okay.
For my bonus action, I want to hit her.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
One other thing. I know, because we're back and forth. As you spin the chronometer back twice, you can feel yourself begin to age. Almost as if you've just gained 5 additional years of life. Or not gained, lost 5 additional years of life. You feel older. Not like you've just lost, like, instead of dying at 65, you're going to die at 60. It feels like you've just aged 5 years.
Do I still have a ripped bod?
It's still ripped. So how old are you? How old are you, Hugo?
That's a good question. Hold please. I don't remember. I'm like 20 something.
He's our age now.
Where is this on my goddamn character sheet?
I don't know.
It'll be under.
I think
your
I was
bio.
like, oh here, I'm 27.
You are now 32.
Hell yeah! Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay.
Nobody likes you when you're 32.
Yes.
All right,
Great use.
you were saying with your bonus action. Sorry.
I notice Helga's just slightly more heavier than I'm used to, and I swing it at that bitch. I go, fuck you!
You feel a knot in your
And
back this time as you swing. No, go ahead. Roll to attack.
I'm gonna attack her recklessly. Fuck this bitch. Where are my dice? Okay. 16 and 8 is 24.
That'll hit.
10 and 5 and 2 is 17 points of damage.
Nice.
Is she looking hurt?
Yeah, she's definitely looking hurt. Like, the amount of times you've hit her, Hugo, is insane. The amount of damage you've done is insane. She's definitely looking hurt. She's definitely not happy that you're in her skull. She definitely wants that to change.
She definitely wants that to change?
Yeah, change.
Bitch, throw me out! Try it!
You know she's next, right?
Yeah, fuck you, bitch! Go ahead, try.
Okay, anything else on your turn, Hugo?
No, that's it.
All right.
Exactly.
So she succeeded, so she is not slowed. The creeping hut is, which is truly clutch. Because that's
and you can
clutch.
only do one melee attack.
Correct. Yeah. So what
Does
became
the
a multi
count?
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna rule it as a conflict with a multi attack. It's only gonna be able to make one of that 3
Right.
multi attack. I'm gonna try to follow
Okay.
it like it's written.
Oh, cool. But, and at the end of the turn, he does another wisdom save to
At
break
the
it.
end of its turn, correct.
Correct.
Okay, so that is down. Let's see what else she can do. She is going to use her 8th level spell slot, her only 8th level spell slot, to cast Power Word Stun. How many hit points do you have, Hugo?
32.
You are stunned. As she looks at you, the blood kind of boiling in her eyes, the blood kind of smearing, dripping all over her. You hear her speak, and you're overwhelmed in your mind, and you're left dumbfounded. The condition for stun. Okay, stun target must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. At the end of your turn. On a successful save, the stunning effect ends. But you are immediately stunned. There's no save you make initially.
I can't. Hold on. What? Oh, this is a spell. It's not like. Is it like a? Hold on.
It's not charmed.
Is it a visual effect?
It's not a charming effect.
No, it's not a charming effect. It's an 8th level spell for a reason.
Okay.
A stunned creature is incapacitated, which means you can't make movement, you can't have actions or reactions, you can't move.
I can't.
Creature
It's not considered frightened.
I'm not. No, you're not frightened. It's stunned. Here, you.
I understand. It's okay.
The creature automatically feels strength and saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So that is where she's going to use her action, using her only 8th level spell slot.
And it's not incapacitated.
You are incapacitated. That's a part of stunned.
It says. Oh,
Can't
must
take
not be.
actions
Okay,
or
never mind.
reactions.
Never mind.
Just one more time. Here it is. Stunned. A stunned creature is incapacitated. You can see that condition. It means you can't take actions or reactions. That includes bonus actions. You can't move, and you can only speak briefly. Creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against creature have advantage. Okay?
Is it
Thank you,
considered
sorry.
bludgeoning damage?
I'm sorry?
Is it considered bludgeoning damage? No, I'm just fucking out.
All right. So you are stunned in the flying skull with Baba Lasagna. That is her action. For her bonus action, she can cast a cantrip, so she is gonna cast Acid Splash on you. Oh wait, no, I think she has another one. Wait a second. She's gonna cast Firebolt on you. It has advantage because of your stun effect. And
Is she in melee?
yeah, so it's just a straight roll as opposed to disadvantage.
Thanks, friend.
It was a nat 20 though, so.
Oh, cool.
So in
I
your
tried.
stun state, you take 10 fire damage.
10. That's it. 10.
10 fire damage, correct. That's not half.
Okay. I understand. I know what I have and don't have.
So that is her action. That is her bonus action. And the movement, they will continue to rise 40 feet in the air as you ascend higher. That is her turn. Next up, we've got Yetta.
I'm going to use my action to dash. So that's 60 feet. That puts me in that square. Bonus action healing word on myself.
How far away did you move?
Well, I'd moved 60 total, plus 60, so I'm a full 120 from my original. Because it was 30 the first turn, 30 the second turn. I'm using my action and my movement this turn. That's 60. 60 plus 30 plus 30, that's 120.
It can't take its reaction because of the slowed feat, but it would have taken an opportunity attack, but it can't because it's slowed. So you are able to continue to move out of the way.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to heal myself. I don't know at what level. Or maybe not. No. I'm gonna do it at 3rd level because I will die. 3d4 plus 5. 4, 4, 1. 9 plus 5, 14.
Okay.
It will make not a lot of difference, but it's better than death.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
All right. Next up, then we've got Revlin.
Okay, how far away am I from both of them? From the flying skull and from the hut?
You would be closer to the hut because of the flying distance. It's gone 80 feet up into the air, and you're about 100 and let me see, quick math. You'd gone a total of 160. About 140 feet away from it, technically in distance.
Okay.
But
Make
it's
that
another
triangle.
80 feet above that. But the creeping hut is like definitely 120, 140 feet or so with its limbs. I'd say it's within 120 if you'd like.
Okay, I'm gonna use this full turn again, rushing into the hut's range.
Okay. And so moving your full 80?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, that would put you total 40, 240. It's within 60 feet of you.
Okay, how high up is the hut right now?
With its limbs and everything, you mean like the main core of it?
Yeah.
I'd say it's pretty large, maybe like 40 feet in the air. It's pretty high up when it's kind of moving around. You could climb. Why are you trying? You trying to hit it? It's make sure the center's in your range.
Well, no. So next turn, Revlin's current plan is to try to get up inside of it and then just start like hacking it to pieces from the inside.
Okay, yeah. So you would be able to. You would be able to like with the limbs are so big, you would be pretty easily be able to like use the limbs to actually run up onto the center of the hut and get into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So that's my turn.
That's your game plan, or like obviously like a Misty Step. What's the height on Misty Step? Is that what you're thinking?
30 feet. Yeah.
I would allow it. I would allow that you get right outside of the hut and then go from there if that's what
Okay,
you're going
cool.
for. Okay.
Good.
Cool. All right, so you've moved in. You're about 60 feet away from it. Next up is going to be Esmeralda. She's going to. She's only used 120. She's going to keep. She's going to use. Fucking Christ, God. She's going to use her action and her movement to go another total of 60 feet, putting her at 180. She's about 120 feet away now. Yeah, so she'll be able to do something next turn, I think. But that's what she's doing. Sorry, and then she would be like right around here at this point. Alright then, next up is going to be Venville.
Alright, so my math, I'm still like 320 feet away from the hut because it moved 60 feet my direction. I moved 120 feet its direction.
You would be that far away, would you? Oh, have you been moving your figure?
No. But we started out 500 feet away, right?
Correct, but you've moved a total of...
120, and the hut
120.
moved 60 my direction.
I'd say you're a little closer than that.
Okay.
I'd say, like, what are you trying to do? Just so I can try to work with it, you know?
I'm just gonna sprint again.
Is the focus
closer.
the creeping hut? Like the hut, the moving hut?
Yeah, I'm trying to see when I'm within like 150, 120 feet of Hugo. But
By the
I
time
think I
you
need
like
further.
Yeah, by the time you would be using your like, if that's the goal, is to get like closer to that skull, I would definitely recommend you like doing the math. You would be taking your full action and your movement to get closer, but you're
Yeah.
not sure at the speed at which this thing is ascending. If by the time you even get, you know, the distance, you know, that the height would be out of your range. So that's definitely a concern.
Yeah. All right. I'm
Nice.
just sprinting then.
Okay. So
How far am I from the hut now?
I'm just trying to eyeball it. You'd be moving what, another 60 feet?
Yeah.
That would put you to 20 traveled. It's moved over 60. So you're just over like 120, 130 feet away from it. You're doing the same thing as Esmeralda, so she's about 120 from it as well.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Rapture, you're up next.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I'm going to use my action to unbuffy and like fly to the ground, unbuffy. And can I use healing hands on myself?
You can use healing hands. Is it able to be a bonus action?
No, it's an action. Never mind then. I'm gonna stay where I am because I've got 12 hit points.
Oof. Anything you do on your bonus action?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fly down, transfer back to rapture form, staying
Just
where
like-
you're at.
Yeah, still in like a fighting stance, but like, oh, maybe a little woozy.
Low woozy. You got it. Okay, then next up is going to be Meridel.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get closer to the hut. My new mortal enemy. So I dash that distance and that's it.
So that's 80 feet for you? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, sorry. Cut off for me. Alright, so... Yeah, so I'd say like 120 or so, or around the same. Because I don't know if you used your full action last turn, you could use a crossbow, right?
No, that was 2 turns ago. I've dashed twice.
Okay, yeah. Alright, then it is going to be the Creeping Hut's turn. It is slowed, so it can only take 1 action. It technically takes 2 actions to grab, so it can't do that. So it leaves it 2 choices, which is either hit you with a root or throw a rock. Because you're all getting much closer to him, he is going to throw a rock. So everybody that I said was within like at that 120 mark, I'd say roll a dexterity saving throw. I think that's Esmeralda, I know. I think it's Benny. I think it's Revlin.
Whoever, Esmeralda's probably the only one within 10 feet of me.
No, I'll give your aura protection to everybody.
Okay, so +4.
It's +4?
Yeah.
Is that when you level up to 8?
Yep.
Nice. Okay. So dex saves. How'd everyone do on that? Or no, is it dex save? I'm gonna give you dex save. I think I mean, flipped it, but the +4 is good.
With the +4, that's 18 for me.
Okay.
Am I rolling?
Yes.
Yes, I got a 20. 20, but not a natural.
Okay.
I only got 15.
Okay. I think Benny will take the rock. I think everyone will succeed it, so you avoid it. Let me see. Let me just make sure if it's half damage. No, it's either hit or miss. So, Benny's going to take some rock damage. 12, 13 plus 8. 21 bludgeoning damage for you. as a rock kind of hurls towards you. You cry out and warn everybody who able to dodge out of the way, and in that moment, you just barely get hit by it and take damage. Can it take movement, Kelly? I already forgot the slow.
Yeah, just movement is just down by what, half or
so
10?
It'd only be like 15 feet if it's halved.
I don't know if it was half or just decreased by 10, dude.
Either way, that's a difference of 5 feet in the grand scheme of things.
Halved. It says halved in this thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, it only you can move 15 feet as it moves 15 feet closer to you all. So take note of that. I think besides Rapture, who didn't move forward, everyone else is like probably 100 feet, within 100 feet of it now. That's turn. We're at the top of initiative.
Roll. Wait.
What?
Roll the wisdom saving throw to see if the effect stays with him.
Okay. 19.
Okay, it's broken.
Okay. And we're at the top initiative with Hugo, but I know it's after 11. How are we feeling? What do you want to do?
Finish this.
Yeah, I need to know if I die this evening or not, so let's keep going.
Yeah, no, we gotta keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, also would like to know if I die.
All right. And I definitely don't want the same thing that might have happened, with like Wesley, where like I didn't realize how quickly that battle could have ended, and it might have just been better to finish it that session. So then, Hugo, it is your turn. We're at the top of initiative. What would you like to do?
I can't do anything, so I'm going to try to break my stunning with a Constitution saving throw.
That is correct. Yep.
Guys, she's real powerful. I did not realize.
Yo, still standing after a 7th and 8th level spell.
Yeah, you are just fucking tanking it.
Taking all those spells. I'm really scared to roll this.
As you should be.
Constitution save. 18?
That succeeds!
Yeah, I rolled a 12 and a 6!
No.
You guys
Okay.
got murder on
So at the
mine.
end of your turn, you are no longer stunned. It is
Hugo
no longer...
goes skydiving.
Good
Yeah,
job, Kelly.
yeah, that's the end of my turn. I can't do it, or else I would. Maybe. Okay.
So then it is her turn.
Fuck me up, fam.
Give me a sec. Okay, give me a second.
How is she gonna do it to me?
Sorry. God damn it. Sorry.
While we're waiting,
Okay.
you guys want to look at my sick shirt?
Dope.
Sick.
So sick.
All right. With her action, she's gonna glare at you, Hugo, as you shift out of your stunned state, and she's gonna go, "I'm getting sick of you, you little weasel," and she's going to cast Polymorph and turn you into a weasel. I need you to take or make. I think it's. I gotta see what save. A wisdom saving throw.
Oh fuck. Okay. I got this. I can roll good.
Wisdom saving throw.
I rolled a nat 20. I swear. You can come check.
God.
You
Alright.
can come check.
No, it's just your lucky day.
21, so 21.
You succeed, so you shake off the and she's then going to use a bonus action to passively. Yeah, acid splash. So it's going to be an attack. 17 hit you? I don't know, what's your
Oh,
AC?
it hits. I thought you meant 17 damage. I was like, oh fuck.
No, 17 hit you?
Yeah, 17 hits.
Okay. And 2 acid damage.
Okay.
Alright. That's her turn. Next up, it's Yetta.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around, look at this flying skull, shake off whatever fear I have in me, and I'm gonna try to dispel magic on the skull.
Okay. What's the range on Dispel Magic?
120.
Okay. And... let me see.
Any spell of third or lower on the target ends. If it's higher, it makes a contested roll against my DC 10 plus the spell's level, which is third, unfortunately, because I used all my third levels already. So it's only a DC 13.
So what is it? What save does it make? I'm sorry.
It makes an ability check using your spellcasting ability, which is charisma. And the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, which is a third level, so 13.
Okay.
Not a saving throw, it doesn't seem. This is an ability check.
Okay, her ability is Intelligence.
It says my
No.
your spellcasting ability.
Yeah. Hers is Intelligence.
No,
Yours?
it's
Sarah.
mine. Mine's a charisma. It reads, for each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
So you're making the ability check?
Oh, it seems. Hmm. That doesn't make sense because it has a DC.
Yeah, so you.
So
I
put
think
it in the chat for me then.
Yeah, I think the DC is the spell that the witch cast. So you have to beat the DC of that spell.
So if it was a 7th level spell, it'd be a DC of 17 that you have to roll against.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't understand.
Why are you punishing yourself though, rolling it at like a higher level then?
What do you mean?
Because it would be
The
like
DC gets harder for you then to beat.
Yeah, because
No.
it's their spell against my roll.
It's the
Yeah.
spell that
Oh.
was cast on the skull.
I'm trying to break their spell.
Oh, I
So
see.
it's
Sorry.
the
I was
harder
gonna
the
say I
spell,
was
the
magic
higher
buff.
I have to roll.
Got it.
So mine's just going to be a straight charisma plus D20 roll. So it's going to be whatever I roll plus 5. And if that beats the spell DC, then it fails or saves.
Your spellcasting ability. It should be your.
It's
spellcast-
charisma, which is plus 5. Spellcasting ability?
Yeah, your spellcasting modifier, right?
No, it's her charisma.
Or no, ability.
That's just
ability.
charisma. It's plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Paige, you know your number?
Yeah,
It's only going to be a 14.
that will not succeed, unfortunately.
Can I lucky roll that?
I think you can only do that. I don't think you can do it. I mean, you need to tell me. I don't know the lucky feat as well as you do.
How many do you have left of those, by the
That might
way?
be my last one. Whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
Go for it.
Yay, last one. Be good. Oh, 18 plus 5. 23.
Dispel magic works. It succeeds. Yeah, I guess. Sure, it succeeds, and the skull begins to plummet from 80 feet in the air.
Hugo just floats, I guess?
No,
Or is he
you
still-
begin to fall with it.
Ring of feather falling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. All right. That was your action?
Yeah, bonus action. I don't think I can healing word anybody because I used a spell, right?
Correct.
Bardic inspiration. Revelin, kill her, please.
All right. Then it is going to be Revlin, I think, next. Yeah.
Okay, so what am I seeing as my turn rolls round?
Because just falling. What? It's falling. Hasn't hit the ground yet.
Uh-huh.
The creeping hut is moving towards you, and the rest of Ben Volm and Rapture and whatnot.
And all my companions are relatively close by, right?
Besides Hugo.
So they'll be able to get to Baba Yaga pretty quickly, right?
What do you mean by pretty quickly? It's a distance thing. Yeah, we're all within. As it's falling, you'd be all within 100 feet of it as well. Under 100 feet.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay,
That's
so I'm
right.
gonna go up into the building. I'm gonna take my movement to go as far as I can, and then use Misty Step to go the rest.
Yeah, and what's the distance on Misty Step?
30 feet.
And your movement is 40?
40, yeah.
I'd say. Okay, with Misty Step, I'd say it's going to get you right outside of the hut, working your way up, because you were just under 100 feet from the creeping hut. So moving the 30 feet up, or 40 feet up the initial limb, as it's starting to lumber forward, you climb onto it and begin to run towards the hut. Misty Step, you blink and reappear just outside of the door. I'd say maybe within 10 feet of the door, honestly, but yeah.
Okay, can I use the rest of my action to try to enter the hut itself?
You wouldn't be able to. You're just outside of it, but you're on the creeping hut now. You're right out. You're about 5-10 feet from it, but you're not within reach of the door yet.
Okay.
I think he was asking to dash.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh. So Misty Step is your bonus action?
Yep.
Oh. Then you'd use your action to dash. I'll say, sure, free action. You open the door and you get inside. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What do I see as I enter?
It's just a lot of porn.
Boy. I'll burn your porn collection, Baba Yaga.
It's just a whole bunch of pictures of Strahd.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of posed Strahd pictures.
Boy.
From 14 years old on.
She
It's
definitely
actually a
raised
photo,
him.
she ran a side gig of a photo photography business, and it's just a little photo shoot.
She
with,
invented photography.
She actually did, yeah.
All right, so Revlin, as you race in towards the hut's interior, you can see the inside of it is no more than 15 feet, and it's packed with old furniture, including a wooden cot, a wicker cabinet, a slender wardrobe, a wooden table, a stool, a barrel-topped wooden chest reinforced with brass bands, and an iron tub stained with blood. In the middle of the room is a ghastly wooden crib with a small, angelic child sitting in it. All the furnishings except for the crib are bolted to the floor. Beneath the crib, green light seeps up through cracks between the rotting floorboards.
Guys, I found the house's weak point.
It's a baby.
The baby!
It's a baby!
It's real fun.
Kill the baby!
Okay, well that went better than I
Worse
thought.
than
it
a
would.
rapist. A child.
That will be your turn, Revlin. So then next up is Esmeralda. Hasn't done a lot of spellcasting this one. Done a lot of running. I'll find. Fuck. She doesn't really have anything. Oh wait. Yes, she can do magic missile. She's gonna hurl 3 glowing darts of magical force towards the creeping hut. Each target choice. Okay. D4 force damage to the target. Does magic miss? Oh.
It's an auto hit. No.
Huh? Yeah, it just hits.
It's an auto hit.
Cool. 1d4 for each one. God, where are my d4s? There they are. 4, 3. Fuck yeah! 8, 11 plus 3, 14. Fucking Christ. 14 damage on the first thing that's ever hit the fucking hut. Alright, that's her action. She'll use her movement to continue running towards you, Revlin, following your lead. And I don't think she can do anything else for a bonus action. So that is her turn. Next up, we've got Benvolm.
If I run forward 30 feet, that's what I'm gonna do first. But has Baba Lasagna fallen away from Hugo at all yet?
I'd say it started to. He doesn't fall. I know, Kelly. You fall.
I fall 60 feet around.
With feather falling?
Yeah, that's what it says on my ring. I was mistaken. It says, well, on the thing you gave me, it says, when you fall while wearing this ring, you descend 60 feet per round and take no damage from falling.
Oh, it like catches you right at the end.
Oh, so it catches you at the end.
Is that the standard fall rate? 60 feet per round?
Yeah, well, think about how quickly you can run, and that's 60 feet is faster than that, so yeah. So you fall at the same rate. So you would see Hugo and Baba Lasagna falling at the same rate with the flying skull. A crash landing.
Alright. Well, then I'm still like 100 feet away from this, 90 feet away now from the house.
Yeah.
So I'll just run another 30 feet dash.
So a total of 60 feet towards the house?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say you're making it on, you want to be on a limb and like making your way toward the hut?
Yeah.
Alright, you're
sure.
following right behind Esmeralda as you both jump onto a moving limb and start to rush towards the hut. That's gonna put us up to Rapture. Rapture, you're the furthest away from the hut.
That's probably good. So now I'm going to cast Healing Hands on myself.
Okay, go for it.
And technically that's my action. So it's a number of hit points equal to your level, so I get 80. So now I have 20, or 8. Pardon, I get 8. I was 80.
I thought you said AD, like 80. I was like, what the hell?
I did, but I meant 8. So now I have 20 hit points.
Okay.
That's my action.
Okay.
I'm going to Rapture move forward. I'm not going to be Buffy, so that's 30 feet, so I'm technically in the same square.
Bomb.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Next up then is going to be Meridell.
How far away am I from her?
Who's her?
The lady, the bad lady.
I mean, she's in air. She's falling 60 feet around. That would put her 20 feet from the ground, loosely, and then you're, I don't know, about with the height in the air, you're probably about 120 feet away. Not really, about 120 less.
Okay, how close am I to the house?
Under 100.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the house.
Okay. Using your movement or moving in action?
Do a dash.
Okay. And what's your movement? 80 total with that?
Yeah.
So you would on a limb nearby, you'd start to run up and make it a little further past Esmeralda and Benvolm as they're running kind of simultaneously up towards the hut.
Okay, cool. That's my whole turn.
Okay, so gives us back to the hut. The hut has recovered from its slow. It will use its multi-attacks to do rooting attacks. First, against the person closest outside, which would be you, Meridel. Second to Esmeralda. So, 2 root attacks. I believe they're both going to hit. Esmeralda's is going to be 30, and yours is going to be a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So the root attacks are going to be 23 plus 8. 31 bludgeoning damage to you, Meridel. 4, 8 plus 14, 16. 30 points to Esmeralda as well.
Too many points. Peggy disagrees. She says it's too many points, and she doesn't like it.
Taking almost half of Esmeralda's health away, just over a third. And the third and final root attack, as the roots start to shoot through a window inside of the hut, they try to reach out to you, Revlin, as they're reaching in, knowing you're inside of it. It's also going to try to do a root attack on you. Pretty fucking low for it. 19.
That is lower than my 21.
Wow. That's garbage. That's a garbage roll. All right. So it misses.
Because I wanted to kill you.
No, it's just garbage. When you have I hate to pull back to when you have a plus 12 to hit, you know you
I
rolled
know.
bad. Yeah. All right. That's its turn.
Wait, sorry. Plus 12 to
Plus
hit?
12 to hit.
That's why she's rolling in like the 30s. I'm like,
30s.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christmas.
but still. What?
Yeah. All right. We are at the top initiative with Hugo. Hugo, you're still falling at a rapid rate, but you know with confidence that when you get close to that ground, you are not going to fall.
And I'm falling at the same rate, so I can still hit her, right?
I'm going to say with disadvantage on melee attacks as you're falling through the air.
Okay, can I do it recklessly, though, and just have it as a regular roll?
Oh my god, girl. Are you kidding me? Sure. Because you're
No.
a barbarian? Because you're a barbarian, yeah. Go for it.
I got one thing,
Exactly.
and it's hitting things, and I'm going to attack her 3 times. Recklessly. Where's my third dice? I keep losing it. Okay. Okay, all 3. All right. The first one, the lowest is a 19.
Then they all hit.
Awesome. Bye, bitch. That one fell off. That one also fell off. Yay. Wait. 20, 15, 35, and then 6 is 41. 41 points of damage.
Hugo, how would you like to do this?
I just want to, like, fucking, I don't know. Like, I just fucking took down a fucking witch.
Bobby Fischer, who is yeah?
I don't know. Shit. Oh, shit. That's what I say every time I hit her. Oh, shit. Shit.
Who you
Oh,
fighting? Who you fighting? All right. Hugo, as you're falling rapidly in the air, the skull, the flying skull beneath you, as you're spinning on top of it, you look down, you can see as the skull slowly is rotating underneath of you and about to hit the ground, you can see it is the head of a giant dragon. As you both descend, you're slashing into Baba Lasagna. She's crying out in pain, and right before you hit and reach impact, your feather falling ring catches you. And as you slowly start to drift down, you can see the broken, battered remains of Baba Lasagna. Her eyes open, her mouth still open from the last yell she was about to place on you. Unable to speak, she dies before she even hits the ground. You descend, you land, and you look around, and you look to your right, and your friends are climbing towards a creeping giant hut as it continues to lumber towards them.
Fuck. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So I'm assuming I don't have movement at this point.
No.
'Cause, like moving through the air. So I'm just gonna like turn and face the. No, I'm gonna be like, guys, did you just see what I just did? Just get ready to go on to the next one.
All right.
Yetta was watching.
Next up then is Yetta.
Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna turn to this scary hut thing, and I'm gonna say, "We killed your fucking master, bitch!" And we're casting vicious mockery. Non-accent. I'm overwhelmed.
Vicious mockery. What is that?
Wisdom saves.
What kind of?
Wisdom save.
What damage does it do?
It does psychic.
It's immune to psychic damage. So as you cry out to
I
it,
can just get a disadvantage on its next attack.
it's immune to psychic damage.
Disadvantage. I know the damage, but it can be
So what is it?
disadvantage.
Roll? Wisdom?
Wisdom save.
14.
It fails. It's disadvantage on its next attack roll. That's why I did it. I don't care about the damage. I care about the attack roll.
Okay. Anything else in your turn? Yeah.
Bonus action. Bardic inspiration. I haven't reached out to Ben Volm.
How many bardic inspirations do you have left?
I have one more.
Is this the
No,
last
two
one?
more. Two more. I have two more.
2 more after
only
this
used-
one?
After this one, I have 5 total. I've only used 3.
Okay.
Being the third. 1 for Hugo, 1 for Evelyn, now 1 for Ben Volm.
Prior to this battle, did you use one in the Sirens battle?
She wasn't here. I didn't use one.
Okay.
He didn't mark it if he did, so.
Okay.
Ben Volm, rip the guts out of that motherfucking
6
hut.
seconds is over.
Oh shit, Shane.
Oh wait, did she give Benvom Bardic Inspiration once?
Yeah, you might only have one left.
I think you only have
One?
one left. Yeah.
You Bardic Inspiration.
During the Siren fight.
Okay, well then I have 1 more.
Yeah. I think I might have used one.
What's the range on inspiration?
60 feet.
How much?
60 feet.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, sure.
I moved 30 feet closer just in case.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
My turn is done.
All right. Next up, then we've got Revlin.
Okay. Green glow sounds important. Roland's gonna check that out.
All right. I need you to make an investigation check. And a strength check as well.
Okay, investigation is 19,
Okay.
and then strength check. Just a straight strength. Revlin rolled I rolled 10 plus 3, so 13, but I'm gonna add my inspiration, which is an 8, so 21.
Awesome. Okay. So you hone in on the space between underneath the crib. Do you want to move the crib out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm really just mostly interested in getting at the green thing. If moving the crib is the way that.
Yep. All right. So give me a sec.
Oh shit. It's probably like some sort of like ultra demon maybe.
Or a sword.
Doesn't quite seem to fit though.
Well, it's shining through vines.
That's green.
Yeah, vines are green.
Revlin, as you lunge out of the way of a root that kind of crashes through the window, you start to rush towards this crib. And you push it out of the way and you begin to work at the floorboards that are glowing green underneath it. And as you push it, you feel no weight. At the same time as Baba Lasagna falls and dies, what you push out of the way, an illusion turns to dust of a child in a crib. It dissipates, and you start to rip at the floorboards underneath. I'd say because of it, you start to open it. You can see underneath there is a growing about 15 feet beneath the floorboards, inside of the stump, in a hollowed hole, seems to be a glowing green gem. You're like you're ripping it open. It's like you get your arm reach in, but like 15 feet down, you have to rip a couple more. I'd say next turn, you'd be able to squeeze yourself in there and get a hold of it.
Is it big enough that I can Misty Step into it?
It's tight. It's definitely tight down there, and you can see the gem itself is even kind of like embedded into the actual stump itself, not in the floorboard. So it would require an additional strength check. So it definitely seems like kind of like a squeeze your thing in kind of moment. I don't know if Misty Step would work.
Okay. If that won't work, that is my turn.
All right. Awesome job. Next up, we've got Esmeralda. With this, her movement, she's going to use her remaining dash and action to move and work her way into the hut as well. Flinging the door open, she sees you plying at the floorboards. She can't help you at this point yet, but she's in the hut with you, and she kind of sees what's happening. Then we've got Benville.
Did I see Lasagna die as well?
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Then I'm going to grab on to the side of the hut.
You're not at the hut yet.
Can I? How many more feet to be at the side?
Because you were right with Esmeralda, and she had to use her full action and her movement to get into the hut.
To get into the hut.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get to the wall of the hut just to hold on?
Not with the movement, no.
Okay.
It would require your action as well.
All right, I'll just tell you what I want to do. I want to yell back to Rapture for my action to say, the book!
That's a free action. You don't have to use your action to say something under 6 seconds.
Okay, cool. Then I'll yell that back to Rapture and then run up to the wall of the hut. Or if I can get in, I can get in.
Yeah, you can get in if you'd like.
Cool.
And what do you mean by the book?
The book that she has to talk to dead things.
Okay. That's your turn. Then next up, we've got Rapture.
So I hear that, and I'm gonna shit. How far is he from me?
He's pretty far away. I mean, at least at this point, at the end of his turn, moving into it, he's like almost 80 feet away from you, working itself inside the hut.
Oh well, message is 120.
Yeah. You're good with the message.
So I'm just gonna cantrip. What question? Like, yes. What question do you want to ask?
I'll let you respond.
All right. Well, we came to find the sword. Maybe if she knows where the sword is.
Okay. And then I guess I will movement as close to Baba Lasagna as I can.
You're not within like touch range. I'd say you're about at least like 30 feet away from her at the end of your turn by using your action.
Okay.
Message.
Cool.
Okay. Where's the
And each round of combat's only 6 seconds, and she's only been down for like 6 seconds, right?
Yeah, loosely.
Oh, yeah. I got a minute. We're fine.
Yeah, you got time. All right, then it's gonna be Meridel.
I'm trying into the hut.
All right, use 80. You actually, because your movement's a little bit further, I think you can get in without using your action. You just use your movement to get in because you got a little bit of a head start.
Can I help? Using my action, can I help Revlin just break up the floorboards? I just see what he's doing and
make a stealth check, or not stealth check. Sorry, strength check.
Oh, strength check.
Hashtag strongest revenger.
Still not the strongest revenger, pissing me off. 22.
All right, yeah. You begin to help Revlin. You're prying open more of the floorboards. You're creating an opening. It's big enough for a medium-sized creature to squeeze in and now get a little bit further into it. Anything else in your turn?
Nope.
All right. Now, then, with That it is the Creeping Hut's turn. It will use all 3 of its multi-attacks to do root attacks on the 3 people inside of the hut, which is Meridel, Revlin, and Benvol.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage. In order, I said Meridel, Revlin, and Benvol. Is that correct? So just for fairness sake, with disadvantage, that is a 20 to hit you, Meridel. Okay. For Revlin, is a 14 plus 12. 26 to hit you.
Remind me of AC is equal to
The hit will succeed then. It would still hit you, unfortunately.
Okay.
That's fine. Goes to attackers. Okay. And then for Benvol with disadvantage, that will miss. 2 plus 12 is a 14. Alright, so then for the 2, Meridel and Revlin, damage. Where are my d10s? Seriously? Where are my d10s? Plus 8. 33 damage for you, Meridel. Bludgeoning damage.
I'm down.
Okay. And 9, 18. Plus 3 is 22. Plus 5, 27. Plus 8. 27 plus 8. 35 bludgeoning damage to you, Revlin.
Cool.
Okay. The creeping hut will move towards you 30 feet, Hugo, as it approaches you, now that most people are either on its limbs or inside of it. And that's its turn, so we are at the top of initiative with Hugo.
I'm going to move towards it.
Okay.
I'm far away, aren't I? Or no, I'm close.
No, you're close.
Okay, can I get to it within my speed of 40?
You can get to one of its limbs, definitely.
Okay,
One of its roots.
I'm gonna attack it recklessly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it recklessly. Actually, no, I'm gonna attack it regularly 3 times.
Okay. Sarah, does it still have disadvantage, or now it turns over it doesn't have disadvantage?
That's on its next attack, so no.
Okay, thank you.
9 misses, I'm guessing.
Yes, that misses.
12,
Misses.
and then 25.
That'll hit.
Okay. 11 and 7 is 19 points of damage.
11 and 7 is 18.
Is 18 points of damage.
All right. As you slash into it with Helga, you see a couple splinters come off of it, but it seems relatively unbothered by the damage. It's taking normal damage. I'm not trying to say it's taking half damage, but it's
No,
just,
I know, I understand.
It's not very damaged at this point. Okay.
I get it. Yes. Thank you.
Anything else in your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. We've got Yetta up next then.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word if I'm within 60 feet of Meridel.
You're outside of the hut, so you do not see that she has fallen. Only
Live inside the hut.
Benvolm and Yetta, or Benvolm and Revlin would have seen it, unfortunately.
Am I within? How far away am I from the hut?
I would say you'd have to get onto a route, and you'd probably have to use your movement and your action to get up and outside of the hut. But you'd be taking both, the dash and everything.
But I could get up there as still a bonus action?
Sure, yeah. You'd be outside of the hut.
That's fine. Outside of the hut, climb it up. If I need to make an ability check, let me know.
No, you don't need to. I haven't made anyone do it.
Okay, then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on, I hopefully see her down. No? Yes? No?
No, unfortunately, you're outside of the hut, so I wouldn't say you can see into there.
Cool. I'm gonna use my. I don't have anything. Mhm.
You have one more bardic inspiration.
I'm saving it for something else.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Next up, then we've got Revlin.
Okay, so I'm gonna hop down the hole and try to yank the gem out.
Okay, I need to give me a second. Sorry, I just gotta make sure I'm getting the right thing. Okay, I need you to make another stealth check. Or sorry, strength check. Why do I keep doing that?
Okay, so that's a 16.
Okay, 16. You succeed. So as you begin to reach down, you begin to rip the gem. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is a 14.
+4.
Oh,
So 18.
18.
That will still fail. So what happens is,
Wait.
as you grab the gem and you begin to yank it out, you begin to pull it loose and you have it in your hand, and a mouth, almost like a mouth, appears from the stump and bites at you. It's
It's gonna go, guys.
you're gonna take piercing damage. 6, 5, 9. 9 piercing damage, and you, out of pain, you fail to obtain the gem. The gem falls back down to its place. It's not in place, but because of the bite, you fail to obtain the gem.
Cool. Okay. I guess it's my turn.
Yep. All right. Next up, then we've got Esmeralda. Esmeralda. She's going to. She's just gotten into the hut. With her pace, Meridel ran in through her and helped pull the floorboards open, and then she watched Meridel fall. You'll see her run to Meridel's side, pull something from her pouch, and use her action to pour a greater healing potion into your mouth, Meridel, restoring you back to consciousness. The greater healing potion is 44 plus 4? Off the top of my head, I think that's what it is. Okay. 5,
Only have one clean one.
9, 10. 10 healing as you regain 10 points. You regain consciousness. You are prone, Meridel, but you are alive. That is her action and a little bit of her movement. Bonus action. Did she do anything with the bonus action? I don't think so off the top of my head, so I'm not going to hold it up. That is her turn. Next up, then, we've got Benvol.
A racial trait, or not racial, a class feature doesn't count as a spell, does it?
What? I don't believe so, but I don't know what you're trying to ask. So
like,
what are you trying to do?
I could cast Lay on Hands as an action and cast another spell as a bonus action.
Lay on Hands is your ability, and then as a bonus action, yes, that is correct.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Do you use, with your Lay on Hands, do you use a spell slot?
No.
Then yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I'm gonna run over and slide and reach down to grab onto Revlin. Can I reach him from above?
You grab one of the floorboards and reach down, and you're able to reach him.
I'm gonna pump 20 hit points into Revlin.
Okay.
And then say, "You've got this." And I'm gonna cast. Oh shit! That's an action.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
I thought that was a bonus action. Too late to redact.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what are you trying to do? Are you gonna pick one or the other? Not gonna heal him?
Right.
That's your choice.
All right. I'm gonna take that back for now, and say you got this, and cast Bless, which gives him an extra D4 to any saving throws or attacks.
Saving throws or attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Not ability checks.
Correct.
Okay. All right. That's it. That's your turn.
Yes.
And we've got Rapture up next.
Rapture is going to approach Baba Lasagna.
Using your movement, you do approach her. Yep.
Yes, using my movement, and then take out my Book of the Dead. And is it Book of the Dead? What's it called? Pact of Nope.
It's like your Book of Secrets.
Book of
or
Ancient
something.
Secrets.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was close.
And so I put her hand on it, and I ask her, sorry, I'm trying to make sure that one thing real quick. I ask her what she has created this illusion to hide.
She's created this illusion to hide. The pages would begin to fill with words. And she would write, or her words would appear, and they would say, of course.
I'm kind of trying to get at why and like a sword simultaneously, but if you need to, you can.
I hide nothing. I just want to do what's best for my son. I think that's how she would respond to that question.
Okay.
All right, so that's your action. Anything
Yeah.
else?
No, that should be it.
Okay. Then it's going to be Meridell's turn.
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
That's my whole turn.
It takes half your movement. Do you want to do anything with your action?
I literally have nothing to contribute.
Get down there and reach and get that gem, baby.
Meryl doesn't want that shit. That's bad magic.
No. You the strongest of the group, baby. Go
Can I-
get it.
No,
baby.
you're the strongest of the group.
No. I'm like 100 feet away, baby. Go get it.
I was on the
And my deck
strongest of
sucks.
the-
Can I
Fine.
make a suggestion then if you don't want to do anything? Use your
Yeah.
action to dodge, so you increase your AC.
I'll just go try to get the gem.
Yeah, baby.
All right, so make a strength check for me, and then a dexterity saving throw. I'll do them back to back, assuming with your strength that you will succeed the DC of that.
Strength check was a 17.
Yep, that succeeds.
And then what? And what did you need? A dex
Dex
saving throw?
Yep, and you're within 5 feet of Benvolm, so it's a +4.
12.
That does not succeed. So again, you grab the gem, and then the mouth comes and bites out at you, taking 10 points of piercing damage, and drop the gem. Yeah, I know. Well, you muted yourself, but you're down, right? Because that's what you just got healed for.
I'm dead again.
You're unconscious. You're not dead.
Well, just let me be dead.
All right. Next up, it's the Hut's turn.
Fuck. Oh fuck!
being inside of the floorboards, the roots, I would say, wouldn't be able to reach you. So there is going to be 3 root attacks inside of the hut. 2 against you, Benvolm, and 1 against Esmeralda. Because no one else is inside of the hut, right? Sarah, you're outside of the hut. You're outside the hut. So the 2 root attacks against you, Benvolm. One's a nat 1, so that is definitely going to miss. 19. Or no, 20. 12 plus 9. 20 to hit you on the second root attack. And
Is that a melee attack?
It's a range attack.
Okay, then my AC is 21.
You're...
Because of the sword, because of the shield.
That's for...
Plus 2 to ranged.
Sure, yeah. So it misses. Cool. Alright, and then Esmeralda was a nat 20. So... I think this might drop her. What's her health?
Don't drop my gun.
52 hit points. What is he rolling? 8 to 10. Jesus. Plus 8. 22 plus 8. 30 plus 1. 31 plus 8. 39. Bludgeoning damage. She's still up. Alright. That's its turn. It's pretty much right on top of you, Hugo. Outside.
Wait, what?
And, wait, are you in? Where are you? You're running up the roots, right?
I was like at the foot of it, root, trying to hit it.
Okay, and alright, so it's like right on top of you and Rapture. It's not obviously like stepping on you, but it's like overhead of you. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I was in melee range of it, yeah.
Alright, go ahead, Hugo. Your turn.
Oh, okay. I'm going to run up into it.
Okay?
Does that take more than my...
Yes.
Okay, so I'll use my dash to get inside.
How much is your movement?
40.
It'll get you just outside with the dash and the movement. Up the route and outside of the cabin. Hut.
Cool. Actually, I changed my mind then. Can I just use 40 feet? I'll start walking up the limbs, and then I'm gonna hit it 3 times.
Go for it, yep.
Regularly.
Okay.
All right, we got a 14,
Misses.
24,
Hits.
and 20.
Hits. 2 hit, 1 miss.
Wow, those rolls were terrible. So 3 and 10 is 13, and 6. No, and 4. What did I say? 10, 13, and 4 is 17. 17 points damage.
Alright, nice. Still looking
Normal.
pretty sturdy. Yep, very sturdy.
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright, then it's gonna be Yetta up next.
Movement, run in!
Okay.
Do I see her down?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Healing word. 8
Meridel?
healing points. Meridel, of course, yeah.
Yep.
8 healing points.
Mm-hmm.
Get up, my baby, fight more! And then with my... I can do a cantrip because it's not a first level, right?
I'm sorry?
I had a first level healing word. I can still use a cantrip as a bonus action, yeah?
Yes.
Bardic
Damn it, I don't
Inspiration is asked.
To who?
To Revlin, so he can get this fucking gem
Yes.
out, bro.
Yes! I see the gem. Reverend! Steal some shit faster! And I'll Bardic Inspiration, last Bardic Inspiration.
Alright, last Bardic Inspiration goes to Revlin. Anything else in your turn?
Oh!
Cool. Then it is Revlin's turn.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to try to yoink it out, and as soon as I do that, cast Misty Step. Avoid the biting.
There's no... It's like, as soon as you're reaching, it's going for you. The Misty Step, like, it's... The only way I would.
The way you've described it is that it's bit. We grabbed it out and then it's
Well,
bitten.
because I'm okay.
It's because she has to say words.
Because I have to do
just
it in
like
order.
Hans. Come on.
You have Bardic Inspiration. You've got +4.
Okay, I'm trying it again.
You got this.
Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, so my first one, the dexterity is a 20, not natural.
That succeeds.
Oh, sorry, not dexterity.
Strength.
Okay. Yeah.
And then dexterity, that is a 15 plus
Bardic.
6, 21.
Succeeds. So, Revlin, as you reach in for a second attempt, you grab at the gem, and this time you're anticipating the bite of the stone underneath it. As you yank it out, you raise it up in the air. And you take a moment.
Nothing happens.
And the hut stops. We can break initiative. There are currently no immediate threats.
I barge through the door. I go, guys, did you fucking see that? I took out a witch.
Oh my god, I thought we were all dead.
I'm gonna heal Esmeralda for 10 points.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna use my last few first level spells. How many do I have? Yeah.
23 points now, Esmeralda.
2 healing words to Meridel. 1 Rapture, you're still low?
I'm at 20.
Who's anyone lower than 20 besides Meridel?
I'm at 11.
Okay, Revlin's gonna get it, just out of fairness. So 2d4 plus 5 to my girl. 2d4, 4 plus 5, that's 9 for you, Meridel. 1d4 plus 5. 7 for you, Colin.
Thank you.
And I'm literally dried up.
Was that a 15 including the +4 for me and plus the 1d4?
Oh, no, I didn't include your 4. Oh, actually,
It still succeeded.
Yeah,
I don't
was
remember.
saying you had the most buffs. You had a D8
I
and
still
D4.
have 1 third level spell slot in case shit gets crazy.
Okay.
I don't want to get into too much craziness like digging around that place because I know it's late. So
Yeah, I think we should do that next episode. But Revlin's gonna say, I say we check this place top to bottom and then we burn it to the ground.
You mean the bugs?
Alternatively, just burn it to the ground.
There may be
Meridel, I'd like to say
something
that you were right with the whole murdering of these people.
Yeah, you were right. I was so
Next time, listen to me.
Is there still a baby in the crib?
No, it disappeared.
The
Thank
crib
God.
and the baby disappeared.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just the crib. That's weird.
Mhm.
This place sucks.
Retweet.
Good job on killing that witch, Hugo. That was quite
Hugo?
impressive.
the most amazing
I-
thing ever.
I couldn't have done it without you, Yenna, because it would have taken me like forever to run my fat ass across the field. Guys, look at me. Don't I look older? I'm wiser.
Yeah, you do
Also,
notice.
anyway.
You do notice a couple speckling in the hair. Or nothing, immediate, but you definitely see that he is aged visibly.
Hugo, you look 2 centuries older.
That one's older.
You don't have elves age like that.
Oh,
Or more.
I finally used this thing I got. Apparently, I get old when I use it though, so I gotta be careful.
Can you do that again? That slow down thingy.
No, I don't think so. Only a one-time deal.
It was a good time to use it. We needed it.
I know. I was really proud of myself, guys.
Oh my god, that fucking flying skull. Holy shit.
No, I said, fuck you, bitch, when we were falling, and I killed her. It was great.
Oh god.
Wait, you were talking about using that thing when Binvom fell. I feel like you would have just died.
Yeah, that could be the case if I use a certain thing in it.
Oh, that would be awful.
We'll have to choose.
Do you want a tank or a tank?
I mean, look at this situation.
As you all are chatting up, and Hugo, you barge in, you're telling everybody what happened. you can see Esmeralda walks up to you and slaps you across the face. She's like, "Don't you do that shit again to me! You scared me out to death, you dumbass! That was stupid!" Yeah, I know you guys already said it, but let's end the session there.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
It was the best day for Hugo. Oh my god.
You had a great day.
It was
So-
a great day for Hugo, and not a great day for some others.
How many of us were like one attack away from dropping?
Oh,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, easily. If that guy hit me hard, yeah, I only had 20 hit points, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey.
got down to
Well, I mean, I
100
died
points.
twice, so I'll let you do the math.
Yeah.
If I failed that Constitution save thing from that one spell, she said 65 hit points was the exact number of hit points I would have fell. I would have bounced back, but still.
Good job, everybody. Really, really good job. This is like a TPK encounter, and you guys did really, really good.
What about
It's good.
Strahd?
Early retirement.
I literally didn't hit anything. I just like tried not to die.
Same.
Same.
Cause I couldn't get close enough.
I only got hit once, so.
In my head, it was, do I teleport Benvolm or do I teleport Hugo?
Hugo was a good choice. I don't know if she would have gone down in that many rounds if it wasn't Hugo, honestly.
My reckless
Yeah.
baby jumping in the skull. Good job, Kelly.
Thank you. I didn't know what I was supposed to
You
do.
should thank Colin, because Colin made the
Yeah.
suggestion, I think.
Kelly's
yeah.
gonna get MVP.
Clutch.
Yeah, we'll stop. Kelly gets MVP that round.
Definitely iconic.
Oh, I meant overall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Let's talk about that the next battle royale.
Alright, I'm gonna end the video here, I think.
Bye, internet.
Goodbye, Internet.
Oh my god, that cat.